Spend most of my day.
Love it. Did it? Excuse me.
I tell Vix I need a new desk. That is awesome. I don't care if I have to crank it myself. I want a standing desk at home. Anyway. So, is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. Thanks.
What if I said no?
I'd ask why.
I don't have a good excuse. Carry on.
I haven't been ready at any point during this whole campaign, so just carry on regardless, shall we?
Yeah. It's all right. I put you guys on speakers today purely because, much like Paul, I've had to wear a headset for most of my day, and my ears are hurting.
Oh.
This isn't normal for me. Once I have a headset at work for my phone, I'm not on the phone all day. I can walk around the office and talk to my colleagues and get them to do things. This is weird. Anyway, so last time, you journeyed out to go and see a dragon.
We did.
That was a big thing you did last week. To go to Xylophan's little home. And there you helped him to rid it of 3 eventually salamanders, elemental creatures from the plane of fire. The first 2 using, or potentially one of them, using some kind of magic to try and summon others of its kind. You smashed the stone, killed the salamanders, and recovered for yourselves an intact salamander corpse, as well as a few various bits and pieces. Unless you wish to actually do this, I'm assuming you're going to go find someone, some sort of taxidermist in the city that can prep the body or the head to be mounted above the.
Yeah.
What if we said no?
If you wish to go and do this, and we can roleplay it through, you can do, or I'm happy to say that you can handle that.
We can handle that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It will cost you 20 gold.
That's fine. I'll sort that.
The large beast to be taxidermied.
What if I wanted to have the large beast instead? It's like a headboard for my bed.
What, the rest of it?
Oh no, the intact corpse. I can fight off everyone for it. It's fine. I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you want the head for the pub, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Does this mean we're going to have to change the name from Troll Skull Manor to Salamander Head Manor?
I mean, that's entirely up to yourself. Of course, you were about 5 days into your renovations when you left. It's a 3-day journey there and a 3-day journey back. Upon return to Trollskull Manor, the renovations are now all complete.
Yay!
Yay!
The building is nicely painted, white and dark wood. All the inside has now got its tables that you requested. And yeah, overly, it now looks.
The door that had the big door with a little gnome-sized door.
Yes. Yes, the requests that you made have all been done.
Amazing.
Istrid has stepped away while you weren't there.
Okay.
Because obviously she was only there for a few days. However, she has left you a little bag containing 10 platinum.
Nice. Okay. Right. I've got that on the sheet now. 10 platinum. Bloody hell. Okay.
How much is the platinum worth again?
100 gold. Yeah, 100 gold. No, 10 gold. 10 gold. My brain is failing.
Yep. So that's 100 gold in platinum. Yeah.
Yeah. So 10 gold each.
Or we just
So
leave it all in the pot and just have it as 10 platinum for anyone who needs it. That's an idea as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with a pot. I don't think Jim would be, but I am.
It just means that not everyone has to deal with money stuff. Bless you. Bless you again.
Thank you.
So, I'd like to see if we can get a salamander spear turned into spears.
Yeah.
Yes. So the big salamander spear can be broken down into 2 spears if you wish. Your neighbours, the Genasi, are both are able to do this for you if you wish to speak to them. What they do say to you is, whilst the spears as they are will only operate as normal spears, the metal, the work that's been put into them, and wherever this metal is from, because it is not native to this plane, should you find a way of enchanting it with fire, it will have stronger enchantment.
Ooh. We can have all the fire things.
How much does that cost us?
They'll break them down for a couple of gold. They're spears in the end, so it's only a couple of gold.
Aldrak,
not?
you need a spear.
Why not?
Then we have both gained a spear.
Yay!
Unlike most spears, these spears are made of solid metal. Most spears tend to be wooden hafted with their metal heads. These are just.
Can I have it as a lance?
Yeah, it's about the right length.
Sweet. I'm going jousting.
Okay. Yeah.
Where was that thing you showed the other day to automatically add items to your sheet?
So above the chat window, you've got the journal, the little eye symbol.
I got it.
Can I actually add an item as a lance? Would that be cool?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
is it the arrow that's next to it?
So if you go to Wikipedia and type in lance, it should come up.
Yeah. And then I just drag it into my character sheet.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Because I'm gonna
Oops, sorry.
how do I drag it into my character sheet?
Make sure you click the item and not the proficiency, and just drag that across
Mm-hmm.
onto your character sheet, and it should go ping.
Yes.
There you go. You now have a lance. Admittedly, using a lance whilst not on horseback is really, or mounted, I should say, is very difficult.
I know, but I'm a lancer now. I've got my shield and my lance. I'm laughing.
You could ride
spears
around
still
on
have
Richard.
reach? Nice. Yeah, do spears still have reach?
There should be 10-foot reach, isn't it? If you click on the item and check the if you click on the little cog on the item.
Properties reach.
There you go. Yeah, they've got 10-foot range rather than 5 foot.
I just can't see it when you drag the item into the grid.
Yeah, so you got to use it as reach, otherwise you have disadvantage if you use it as a target within 5 feet of you. Also, it requires 2 hands to wield when you are not mounted.
That's a lance, isn't it? That's for a lance, isn't it, rather than a spear?
But I want a lance.
Yeah. So for spear, they are Oh, it's just a thrown range of 20 and 60.
It still has the properties of range, thrown, versatile. So it looks like it hasn't got reach then. That's fine.
Yeah, looking in the player's handbook, it doesn't say it has reach, although I would have thought it would do.
I don't have a weapon that has piercing damage, so now I do. Because I've got bludgeoning, slashing, and now I've got piercing. So I've got one of each now.
There you go.
And where is it in here? Do.
Get a little bit of feedback from somebody. Is everyone else getting that?
That is.
A little bit of hiss.
Yeah.
Looks like it might be Catherine looking in Discord.
Oh, bless her. Yeah, she's got mic issues, I think.
Catherine, can you hear us?
Yes, yes. Sorry, it was me. I was sitting in my bed and suddenly realised there were crumbs, so I've just been excavating.
Oh, I'm like, I don't know what that is. No, it's a creation of crumbs. It's all good. It's all good. It's an important thing to do. It's very good.
I'm a bit miffed. There's crumbs in my bed, but you know,
Well, I
it's a small
can't.
house and everyone's at home.
These are some terrible rolls here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I'm chuffed. I've got my lance now, so
Cool. The other thing for Aldrak, as you wake up, you realise that you've been carrying this stone around in your pouch for days now. And more than that, when everyone asks you about it, you suddenly realise that you keep forgetting it exists. But now you remember it. And you remember all those times where you forgot it.
strange. I just look at myself perplexed. The fuck is this?
So, yeah, you now fully remember the stone.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Whatever
you
you
look
do,
at the
Aldrak, don't eat it.
Don't intend to. It's a stone.
As you look at the stone, one of those little curves at the top is open, and it looks like an eye.
I just shit myself. What the hell is this? Callie, come quick.
Hey, what? What's up?
You've into strange shit. What the hell is this?
It's
one
all
of the-
moldy cheese, mate.
No, it's a stone. It's got an eye.
Yeah, as you look at it, the first of the three stones, the eyes or eye-looking orbs, sort of like it's opened and looks like an eye.
Hmm.
How long have I had this?
You know how long you've had it for. You remember everything at this point.
Yeah, but when did I get this? How have I got this? What is this? Oh. I've been tricked, haven't I? This is the stone of Galore, isn't it, Callie?
Yep.
It's not moldy cheese, is it, Callie?
No.
Who's an absolute idiot, Callie?
Yep.
Don't tell Nichard.
No.
Don't tell Richard what.
Nothing.
That Callie had a mouthful of pie. I'm sorry.
Where's Jarlaxle?
Wow. Oh, it's
Not even 10 minutes in.
It's far
Not
too
even
early
10
for
minutes
that.
in.
Oh,
10 minutes in and we've started already. For those of you who just joined in, Callie has got the hots for Jarlaxle.
that's true.
Don't we all?
Well, yeah. See?
Not
See?
really, no.
Not particularly. Fancy hat and everything, but no.
There is nothing wrong with my crush on Jarlaxle.
Callie, would you like to borrow the loincloth of seduction? And I walk up and
Shiny
I walk up,
salamander one.
I stand behind the bar, and I just put a loincloth on the top of the bar.
Oh. No, you're good. Thank
After
you.
about 20 seconds, it lifts off the bar and just seems to get dropped on the other side.
Yep, I agree with that.
And
Liv.
I presidentially wander around the bar and pick it up again.
Oh no! Don't bend over.
Oh.
So that's where he keeps his extra weapons.
Oh wow.
This right here, 1d8 blunt.
Only a D8. Oh dear.
The 1-inch Punisher.
I don't need to look it up to know that's definitely not a reach weapon.
Oh, it's definitely good style.
It's clearly one-handed. You can see it from here.
Uh,
I got rage knock in a corner.
It also does slashing damage.
Oof.
hey.
Old lady sat in the corner fanning herself.
Oh dear.
I'm just happy that I'm not the butt of the jokes for once. So, you know, keep going. I'm fine with this.
He said, but
Ugh.
I'll go and lend the loincloth Jarlaxle then.
I think you'll have pretty much the same reaction from him as you just got from us.
Depends what disguise he's got on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Depends just how
yeah, that's
seductive
true.
that loincloth is.
Yeah, that's true.
I will give you this, Snitchard. You definitely have a bonus to seduction when you're wearing it versus when you're not.
Exactly.
Even
That's what
guessing.
everyone's always told me.
Moving on.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel it's necessary. So yes. So the pub is now up and running. You have everything all sorted,
Except a barmaid.
except the barmaid.
Hmm.
Can we burn out that other bar?
Yeah, she said she'd come and work for us.
Can we burn it down when she's not there? So she can come work for us.
Just send Eunice in.
Mm.
What, to burn it down?
Why not? They're not going to see you coming. You
Reputation
think.
to her.
No one suspects the old lady.
Exactly.
No one ever expects the old ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I could throw you onto the roof if you want to get in there sneakily.
I'm just looking for her name.
Oh, I think I wrote it down as well.
Don't ask me. I've only just started writing stuff down.
Eliza. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let's go over and poach.
Yeah.
So she currently gets 1 gold for 10 days. Should we give it the same or
No,
1 gold and 5 silver?
One gold and 20.
1 gold and a percentage of profits.
ooh.
Steady on, lad.
Yeah, I was going to say careful.
0.00001%.
I'd say,
0%, right?
I'd say just give her 2 gold for a 10-day, double her money.
You got to remember,
Blimey.
she's technically a babysitter for Lil as well.
Yeah, see?
Oh, this is true.
Why doesn't Lil just tend the bar?
She's very young.
Because she's
Yeah,
training.
but she's
Sneak
cheap.
around and fight.
Well, we might have her do that when we're busy, but I think getting an experienced bartender would be an interesting one. Not to say that Liff isn't, just that people can't see him. So,
I've been in bars like that.
yeah.
Excuse me.
But yeah, let's go see Eliza.
Okay.
I'm going to wait outside because I broke shit last time.
Well, the two boys on the door are very friendly.
To you?
It just
I
seems
don't
to
think
be-
they like me very much. They feel intimidated.
Ah, there we go. Sorry, it took a while to load there, and all I could see was 8 and 7 on the screen. It was very weird.
How odd.
Yeah.
So you're going to go to Froon's Brews, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone who walks in, as you walk in, the place is quite quiet. Quieter than the previous times you've been in here. And Froon quite clearly looks incredibly stressed. He's got bags under his eyes. His hair is a bit sort of matted, almost like he's been pulling at it. And he starts, "Hi there, hi neighbours, how are you?"
We're fine. How are you?
They're never better, never better.
Uh-huh.
You don't look so well.
Yeah, you don't look well at all.
Well, you know, it's one of those having a bit of a bad month, you know. He's quite clearly lying to you.
Mm-hmm.
Nidred with his insight of 14. You can tell us.
It's been a very bad month, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was it personal problems?
I mean,
Is it piles?
no. At which point you see Eliza sort of pokes her head around the corner. Froon, maybe they can help us. Maybe you should tell them what's going on. And he sort of shies her away. He's like, no. It's fine. Would you like a drink? Would you like a drink?
I can't believe I'm saying this. I'd like to help. And I sit at the bar really
What?
gently.
Listen, I've been losing a lot of custom lately because everyone, they think this place is haunted.
Oh.
Now, I personally don't believe in ghosts.
It's good. This place isn't haunted.
What would it be haunted by?
I don't know, but things keep happening. Like chairs go flying
Lovely.
across the room, and like
Mm.
glasses have been smashed, and there's weird tapping on the windows.
You don't have any skeletons.
I mean, I don't think I have any skeletons here. No.
No. I mean, you need to atone for anything bad you've done. That's what the stories my nursemaid always told. It was always when someone had done something terrible and the guilt was getting too much for them, and it was sort of a psychosomatic thing causing furniture to move. It was their guilt.
I'm visibly confused by all these long words.
I mean, they were guilty about. I mean, we've all done things, but you know.
Have we, though? Have we?
I haven't.
There's things and there's things.
And then there's things, which are the best kind.
I'll be back in a second, guys. I need the loo.
No worries. But maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe I've done something. Maybe could it have all actually? Maybe.
Oh,
Listen,
tell us,
I've
dear,
been
tell us all.
I've been trying to stay up every night to watch out for these ghosts. Could I ask you to be neighbours and do a neighbourly thing for me?
Ooh. Yes.
If I give you some food and some ale for the evening, will you stay here tonight? I need to sleep.
And watch out for ghosts, you said.
Yeah, just in case it is just a ghost.
I can fight a ghost. Go on.
Well, as I say, I don't believe in ghosts. But if you're willing to pay us, then this could be easy money.
Well, I mean, I'll give you all the drinks for tonight for nothing, and you can eat for nothing.
Well, we could do that in our own pub.
I'm not doing so well on money at the moment, as you can see. He sort of gestures around this one customer who is a very common drunk that you often see here.
I say we do it.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
curious. I want to see this ghost.
Be neighbourly of.
Thank you. Thank you. Are you doing anything else before the evening?
Not particularly.
Well, you can spend your day getting free food and free drink. It's not as good as your own food and drink.
I cast prestidigitation to make it better
For a change.
for a change. For us, anybody else, any other customers, they're getting food that tastes like dog shit, but our food's all right.
You see like a handful of customers coming out a day. Eliza is around if you wish to talk to her as well.
Oh, definitely.
About mid-afternoon, Froon eventually just starts to stagger a little bit. And Eliza's like, you should go to bed and rest. We'll look after here. And he's like,
I walk
yeah.
up to Froon. I pick him up.
It doesn't even resist. You're just like,
I'll put him to bed. And I walk up to his room and just drop him on the mattress or whatever equivalent that is.
you lead sort of into the back room. There's a set of stairs that go down into a basement area, which is where he's got his own bedroom. Like, stuff. And he sort of, he's like, oh no, and then eventually falls asleep. However,
Callie. Oh, she appears to be standing there with an awkward, vacant look on her face.
a little sign above her head says AFK.
Whenever I move, her eyes seem to be following me.
I draw a peg
Callie on the nose.
Eliza does continue to serve you drinks. If you wish to talk to her at this point, you can do.
So, Eliza, would you consider leaving this rat ship?
Well, yeah. I noticed that you've had lots of work done. It looks like you're pretty much ready to open. I was kind of hoping you'd come and ask, actually.
Excellent.
Well,
One silver per week.
You assumed incorrectly. We wanted to hire Froon.
Would you like a gold and 5 silver a week for 10 days?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Marvelous.
I feel bad.
We've got Lil that you could possibly with today.
Oh, the little tiefling girl.
Yeah, she kind
I
of
haven't
looks after herself.
Oh, that's fine. I haven't really met her, but I can. As long as she's no bother, I'm sure it'll be fine.
She's very good with a knife.
Very good. Not just
Cooking
on
or
her.
killing?
Bit of both.
I'm not sure either.
Has she actually done any killing yet? She's done some beating up.
I don't know. I don't know why Jim got her into the dagger. I wanted her to be a sort of battle axe girl.
Joint parenting things happen.
Oh, she has recently got a crossbow.
And
Yes.
throwing knives.
Yes,
And throwing knives.
she's better
Which,
equipped
you
than
know,
we are.
We can
Okay.
upgrade to throwing axes.
Maybe the next step is to get her some armor.
A little sized armor.
Well, Paige got some armor last week, so
True. Armored page. Did you want me to? Is it a living job, or did you want me to still stay and just come in on days you want me?
Sure, why not?
You could live in if you want.
Yeah.
We've got room.
We have room if you're open to the strange things that go on occasionally.
I mean, I have.
that wasn't a come on, by the way. Don't worry about that.
It's bugbear attacks in the middle of the night, discreet visitors, not that kind. Rat people, copious amounts of food, general violence.
Only tends to happen downstairs, though. Upstairs, you kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, like Richard sleepwalking around naked, it gets a bit on my nerves sometimes.
There is
You-
that.
Her face turns bright red, and she's like, I mean,
It's all right. You can lock your door. You'll be fine.
I flex presidentially.
Also, there is an actual ghost in ours, but he's actually all right once you get to know him.
Yeah.
My lift's fine.
wait, Liff.
Yeah, you remember Liv?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
Really? After everything we said, and that's the strange thing.
I mean, it's all quite strange, but you know, it's Liff.
Did you know Liv then? I can't remember.
I did, yes.
Were you good friends?
I knew him. I helped out sometimes.
Oh yes, now I remember your whole backstory. Sorry, I've been having quite a lot of this free alcohol all day.
So, but yeah, I mean, I can certainly come and help. I mean, it's going to be better than this place right now, as she gestures at the 3 other customers.
She's not gesturing at me, is she?
No, other than yourself, only 3 other customers. That same drunk guy who was there before, and now 2 other customers have come in, both sort of the burly, I don't believe in ghosts type.
Mm-hmm.
I
need to grab
cast
some
silent
information.
image and make the image of a ghost.
Yeah, perfect. I was waiting for that.
So the drunk guy doesn't care.
Mhm.
He's far too drunk to. He actually looks up briefly and he's like, goes back to his drink again. The other 2, they're not running, but they're like, this is weird. This is weird. And they're slowly sipping their drinks. One of them looks down to his just to check if there's anything floating in it. Am I drugged?
Okay, so the ghost image does like that bit from the opening scene of Ghostbusters, where it looks like a little old lady at first, and then it suddenly goes. Ah!
Yeah, they both brick it out the building. They just run. The old drunk man is still just he just sort of looks up again. He's like, go back to drinking again.
And with him, the next time he looks down into his drink, I'm going to use a minor illusion to create an eyeball floating in his drink.
As a question, are you doing this so that Eliza can see you, or are you doing it stealthily?
Stealthily.
Okay. And can you both roll me stealth checks? Or if those doing it stealthily, roll me a stealth check, please.
Yeah, I was doing mine stealthily as well. Stealth
Just
plus
stealth.
actually it's the
Oh,
same.
I
number.
fail.
Stealth. See if you can do it without someone noticing.
I fail.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the ghost, no idea where that came from. Eliza is a little bit worried as well. And she sort of steps back behind the bar, sort of with you between the ghost, but seeing the ghost doesn't do anything. She's just a bit like, "It's the
Don't
ghost."
worry, we'll protect you.
I mean, can you deal with it?
Yeah. Grr, get out of here, ghost, you stupid floaty bastard. And the ghost sort of flees in fear.
Can you roll me a deception check?
Oh, yes.
Yes, I
She's
can.
clapping away. It's like, oh my God, got rid of it.
Don't fuck with porpoise, Jim, unless you want to die twice.
Amazing.
Eliza does notice you casting the eyeball in his drink.
Oh.
And he looks like, oh, it's looking at me. Wonder what it wants.
Very happy, that one.
I bet it wants to be drunk. And he just starts drinking it. Not caring about the eyeball.
Which breaks the illusion.
Well, yeah.
I've heard of beer having head, but not eyes.
Eliza eventually escorts him out of the bar, well past sundown. Bear in mind it's summertime as well. Sorry, late, early summertime.
Mhm.
So, that's actually quite late. And he sort of staggers his way off down the alleyway into the darkness. She says, "Well, I'm going to go to mine. I'll leave you to it. If that ghost comes back, hopefully you can get rid of it and everything will be fine." She throws in a cloak and bids you good night. You find yourselves sitting in Froon's bra.
So are we going to try and convince Froon that this is Lith who's haunting and get him to confess? Tell him the only way he can stop it is to confess.
We can try.
That's been what I've been trying to get him to do, yeah.
What do you do? Bucket of blood on his bed, maybe, while he sleeps?
Yeah.
We could stack all of his bar furniture in a really elaborate pattern.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in with that.
Excellent. All the time making sort of, oh no, noises.
Mhm.
As if you read my mind.
Okay.
Can
I
be
don't
in
know.
the
Where I can
morning.
find a bucket of blood from a butcher's, maybe?
No, just
It is,
make
the
one.
middle of the, it is the middle of the night.
Where can we get a bucket of blood at this hour?
Not that anywhere. Let's kick
Nick,
her out
you're
outside.
quite large.
I am.
You don't need all your blood, do you?
I'll try and take it. Bear in mind, there's nowhere in this room you can hide.
I know I'm pretty stealthy.
This is true.
Impress me, hide.
What's your passive perception?
Oh my god, where is he?
I haven't moved at all. I'm just sitting in the same place.
Wow.
I guess you
Bucket.
could always prestidigitate a bucket or a cup of blood.
I think that's maybe the one thing prestidigitation can't do.
Mm. Well, it doesn't
I'm
say
off
you
to find a
can't.
chicken.
Well, the duration's only up to 1 hour.
You instantly clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. Technically soiling his bed.
That's true. We just need to do it just before he wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still off to find a chicken. Where does one find a chicken in the city?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh.
You wander around for a good sort of 5 minutes. You don't see any chickens. You do see some pigeons.
They'll do.
Can you catch them?
Catch the pigeon.
Hmm.
Catch the pigeon.
Does one crossbow pigeons? Do they stealthily creep up to them and ring them after putting down?
It's your plan. I mean,
I'll try the food, the crumbs. I'll put down some crumbs.
Oh, I trust you to go for the non-violent method first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to ring their necks. Maha.
Yeah, but still, no, go on.
Often enticed by food, the pigeon does indeed. A couple of pigeons flap down. They start pecking up the crumb.
Is this going to be a dexterity throw?
It will be a dexterity check to try and catch it before it runs away.
Oof.
You dive for one of the pigeons, and they can hear you, and they're just suddenly like, and they take flight,
Oh,
landing on one of the
crossbow
nearby
it is
roofs.
then.
Right. Do you want a hand, Eunice?
This might help, yes. So I'm going to put down some more food. There's no point I'm on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to have a go shooting.
It
You wanna
takes a few minutes before their pigeon brains eventually forget that you're a threat, and they come hopping down, gingerly step up to those crumbs again, peck, 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 peck,
Right.
peck.
I'm going to throw.
Thunk. Yes.
You got one now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. You shoot a pigeon.
Excellent.
I was just going to throw my hand axe at one.
That one,
Yeah.
it flaps out the way and dodges that one.
For fuck's
Oh.
sake.
Oh, pigeons are quite dexterous, aren't they?
Pigeons are quite dexterous.
You won't get much blood if you cook it.
I kind of want that to hit, even though there's one less, just so the pigeon just explodes into a ball of feathers.
Well, if we're all killing pigeons, Paige, Pokemon battle.
No, Paige.
I can clearly see
You-
Paige is not impressed.
Are you sure you want to do this again?
What's the worst that could happen?
Another 10 gold as you have to resummon it?
Yeah, that is a good point. All right, fine. We got enough bloody pigeons.
So how much blood do you think we can get out of a pigeon? A cup?
Yeah, you
That's
can
it.
get like a small cup of blood out of a pigeon.
Pass it over to Nitch. Nitch will get all the blood out for you.
I grab the entire
euphemism.
pigeon and I just squeeze it in my hand till there's nothing
Squeeze me,
left.
pigeon, Nick. Marvellous.
It is not pleasant.
Winking.
It is not
Excellent.
pleasant.
Are
You
we,
get
like,
sort of
are we catching this in a bucket or something, or are you just doing it in the street?
In a cup.
I
You're
just did
s-
it because I was asked.
Yeah, you have a small cup of blood, as well as blood now and guts are now covering Richard's hands.
Right, wipe your hands on the walls inside the pub.
Yes, I like
He's
it.
already doing that. He's already doing it. We've got to tell him.
No, Richard, not on your loincloth, on the walls.
I reach as high as possible and just like dab my hands to the wall like a child.
No, Richard, not a smiley face. It's not what we're going for. Draw some vampire fangs on it or something.
What's going to make him think? Oh, have we got an empty bottle of Lift's brandy?
You can go and get one. It's not very far away.
We're going to get an empty bottle and we'll put some blood on the bottle and put the bottle by the bed and then just stand in the doorway and chuck the rest of the blood on his face and nick off again if it wakes him.
Okay, can you roll me a stealth check? Could have risked throwing the blood. Okay. Okay. Before you, are you doing anything else before you throw the blood? I know you stacked the chairs in weird ways.
When he comes out, shall we all pretend to be dead on the floor?
I don't think he's gonna believe that a ghost could have killed me.
we could all pretend to be really terrified, like we've been harrowed. Like
Oh,
there's
yes,
That
that's
could
good
work.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you throw the blood and you duck away, and as you hear this, because it certainly does wake him up. Being hit in the face with now slightly congealing cold blood. He comes stumbling back upstairs, trying to wipe this off his face. He's like, "What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?" He stumbles to the door, seeing all of his furniture in these weird and wonderful ways. And you all doing?
Looking quite terrified.
I'm drinking.
I'm hiding and drinking.
I'm just sat on my backside in the corner.
Can you all roll performance checks? Those that are performing and pretending to be harrowed.
Well, I'm hiding, so can I roll a stealth check?
Okay, yeah. Well,
I'll
if you're
do it.
trying to hide from view, that's okay. No, that's. He breaks down and he just starts crying. What have I done to deserve this? What have I done?
Brood, it's okay. It's okay. We love you.
He
This
looks
is
up,
a romance subplot I wasn't expecting.
his face a mixture of blood and tears. He's like, "What do you mean you love me? What?"
We do, not me. All of us.
Think of Susan and Tamara, Richard.
What? He's now looking. He's now with a face a mixture of confusion, fright, and blood.
It says it was looking for you. It said it was your fault.
What was my fault?
It was your fault. You pushed him down the stairs. He said it was your fault.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. That's not what I told them to do. I just told them to get out of town. I didn't tell them to do that.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Tell whom?"
He knows it was you. He knows you told them.
It was the Shunners. I hired them to make him go away. That's all I wanted. They weren't supposed to hurt him.
He knows it was you. That's why he's
Angry.
and the rest.
He suddenly starts sobbing again, and he breaks down and he's screaming, "I'm sorry, Liv. I'm sorry. I never wanted this to happen to you."
Yeah, I'm just going to cuddle him in.
Crying into your tunic, covering it in his blood, or in the pigeon blood, as well as his tears.
There, as I roll my eyes.
And I'm just grinning at him behind Emmek's back.
After about 5 minutes of just nothing but tears and
Literally
an
5 minutes.
literally
I'm gonna be
5
sopping
minutes.
Wet. Oh, my
Yeah. He suddenly goes, "What do I do?"
Well, you could dry this for fucking starters.
Sorry. What do I do? I can't. It was never what I wanted.
You need to go to his grave and apologise to him.
Or to the pub.
Or to the scene of the crime.
Or the scene of the crime. That would work.
Yeah, it's just let me. He sort of looks up and he catches one of the mirrors in the bar and he's like, just let me wipe my face down. Pulls out a bar rag and he clears the blood off his face.
When he's not looking, I cast prestidigitation and put the blood back on his face.
Man's been through enough.
No, he hasn't. He has
We
been through
do
nearly enough.
enjoy a bit of torture, don't we?
Again, I feel that's going slightly too far for presentation, but I'm going to let it hang purely because it's really good. He looks again, and he starts scrubbing his face again. He, with his head hung, asks if he can go to the pub after he goes to the troll skull.
Come with us.
We'll look after you.
You go back to the
I
front.
can't say that with a straight face.
Roll me a deception check.
Definitely can't say with a straight face.
No.
You lead him back into the troll skull. I assume over to the ladder that Liv fell down.
Mhm.
And again, he breaks down and he's on his knees, waving his hands, begging for an apology, declaring just how sorry he is and how this is never what he wanted.
In this really awkward moment, I just like walk down to the cellar, get like beer, and come back up again. ignoring everything.
At the top of the stairs, you come back up. It's like Nitch's crotch suddenly in his face.
All right, that now he's suffered enough.
For those around, you see one of the glasses on the bar move. And it's slowly moving around in circles. Froon is too busy caught up in his terror and his panic to see this. But the glass keeps moving and eventually it stops. And then the room is silent other than Froon crying.
Mhm.
Have we just lost a bartender?
I think so.
Damn it.
Well, yay, but no.
Oh, think about it. We may have lost a bartender, but we've gained inner peace. No? Fuck you all.
Is game consumer victory over a rival?
Yeah.
Does this mean Aldrak's multi-classed into a monk just now?
Contemplating it.
After a while, Froon gets up and goes, I don't know what I should do next, but I should probably leave you in peace.
They're
Go
there,
close your
love.
pub. No, go close your pub. Come work for us.
What?
I couldn't work here.
What can-
No, it's just a suggestion. But I'll tell you what you can do.
What's that?
You can sit down and you can tell us who these people are and where we can find them.
Yeah, he takes up one of the bar stools. And he picks up that glass that Liff was playing with. He didn't unknowingly just starts to roll it in his hand. The Shard Shunners. They're a group of halflings. They do some work for people like me.
I'm pretty sure we've ran into them a couple of times.
Yeah. They're thieves, they're smugglers. They're about the only group in the city that aren't somehow connected to the Black Network somehow. And they don't like me very much, so yeah. I asked the Shunners to take care of Liff. To run him out of town.
Right.
Gosh,
I don't
hope you won't take against us if we open.
Well, I'm probably done with the whole pub thing anyway now. Business is kind of ruined anyway.
Oh dear.
I hope you have better luck than I did.
Hopefully we're less haunted than you are.
Hopefully, none of the people we killed come back and haunt us.
That would be a lot of people.
That would be pretty bad.
I hope my family get to visit.
Yeah,
Not
like,
more
yeah.
bugbears.
I'd like to meet Mum and Richard.
She's terrifying. You'll get along.
Oh, I think that's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me.
Do you wish to do anything else with Froome before you let him go?
Nah.
Froome leaves your home and heads on out. Come the morning, if you happen to go past, The door is locked. There are bars on. There are now boards across the windows.
Right, time for an opening party then.
And there is one. There is, however, one sign on the door. It reads, "This bar is now closed for the foreseeable future. If you please do not seek me out. I have no interest in whatever it is you want."
Wow.
Signed, Emic. I've forgotten what I was going to say now. Zone. Where is it? Did you? I've lost where I am. Lost where I am. Sorry. This is Paul being forgetful.
Well, in which case, can I ask for a quick pause so A, you can think, and B, I can reset the video?
Yeah, go for it.
There we go. All reset and done.
Cool. Emic of Kellimor, who is a god of the dead.
Ah,
What?
he's joined the clergy. Huh.
Blimey.
All right then.
We did a proper job on him.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't even kill him.
No. Christ.
What the hell are we in?
Forced him into the church.
Mm.
Oh, well, that's almost as bad as killing him, I suppose.
Oi.
Yes, you can guess from this he has gone to join the I couldn't find it. That is a lawful neutral god, so
Yeah.
not evil, god of the dead. I'll be back in 10 seconds.
Okay.
I heard something more like I sounded like a drink.
Sorry, thank you.
Sorry, Vic spilled a drink.
Yeah, it sounded like someone had spilled a drink.
And Froon's Brews is no more.
Perfect time for an opening party for us then.
Should we check if anything's left in there? I can knock.
Yeah.
If you wish to.
Yeah, you can knock.
Are you sure about this?
Are you going to break the door down?
I'm thinking about it.
Can't we do sneaky, and then we can close it again when we're done? Looking at you, Jim.
Yeah, you can unlock it.
Oh, all right then. Although if we wanted to steal anything from it, we could have done that last night.
Fair.
But all right, I'll unlock it. Where are my thieves' tools gone?
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to unlock the door.
Now let's steal everything.
Everything is pretty much as you left it.
I hand it to the bar stool.
I look at the bar stool. I look at Jim. I look at the bar stool. I look at Jim again. I raise the bar stool
I dodge.
and I put it down gently.
I just have a
Jim, if I
flashback.
wanted to hit you with anything, I'd hit you with an axe. You deserve better than a bar stool.
Thanks, I guess. I was more thinking you could take it with you to use on monsters and things, since it's by far the most damaging weapon we've come across so far.
I wonder if this is the bar stool.
Oh,
No, that was smashed. You broke it over him.
yeah. Don't you remember?
I have very little memory.
Oh, okay. Let me refresh your memory. You almost fucking killed me with a bar stool.
That's something I could do.
I mean, at least I had fucking, relentless endurance in case he did actually take me down to 0.
I'll do next time. Side note, lost to get a bar stool enchanted.
Only if when you use it, you have to go the chair. Anyway, if you wish to search the place, you can do for roll investigation or perception checks.
I'm just going to watch the door.
Anyone else? Guessing no.
What alarms are going off in the street?
Oh dear.
Yeah, you search the place out. Other than there is some beer left over and some food left over that hasn't taken, although most of it has been taken. When you search his little safe, it's empty.
Is there any of
anything-
Lift's brandy left?
No, you only had an empty bottle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough.
Any form of alcohol at all left?
Yeah, there's some beer left and there's a few bottles of various spirits left.
I'm back. False alarm.
Okay.
At
fair.
least we can use those to stock our pub up again.
Yeah, you can do. If you wish to rob the last of the alcohol from the building, you can do.
No, you say rock.
Acquire. Is that better?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make it out to be common thieves.
So yeah, there you go.
Well, all right then. I want to go back to the pub and cast a detect magic.
Okay.
And I want to see if Liff is still there or not. I'm guessing he's probably not, but I want to make sure.
The plethora of magical items that you have, no, there are no other magical signatures.
Aww.
Ah,
Yay.
well, that
but
backfired
aw.
horribly.
Liff does appear to have passed on.
Aw.
Damn it.
Yay, but aw.
We can make another
And
go.
we might get a competent barman move next door and be
We better burn the place down just to be on the safe side.
exactly what I was thinking.
Although actually the fire might spread to ours and now we've done it up.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any insurance on this place?
No.
Let's get some before we burn it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The day is yours.
I want to go up to Force Grey.
Okay.
I want to go and have a look at those stones.
Oh yeah, yep.
And I want to see if I can figure out what they are and how to use them.
Okay. It was 10 gold to use the library, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, roll me an investigation check.
All right.
You find reference to a similar set of stones, but not ones that exactly match the design you have.
Mm-hmm.
As you're flicking through the book, it references that if put in a specific pattern, it forms a doorway to a realm, a small pocket realm
Oh, okay.
created at some point by a mage, but it's not named in this book.
Okay. Huh.
So these stones give you access to Jarlaxle's pocket realm.
Huh.
Sounds like exactly what you want.
The other thing of interest you find,
Mm.
that book cover that you copied recently,
Yeah.
a similar image to your copy is in one of the pages in this book.
Oh, okay.
It's not new information, but it is of a similar design. In fact, it's identical design.
Ah, okay. What was the book cover that I copied?
So it was a selection of circles joined together, and the book was about planes.
Ah, of course, yeah.
While you're there, Callie, can you look up the up in the
Look up what? Sorry.
the harp and the crescent moon that I found in my.
Yes. Hang on, give me 2 seconds.
You know, I still haven't heard back from my guys in the city guard. They probably know all about that.
Mm. But yeah, I want to look up the look up Eunice's little badge thing.
Okay, roll me another investigation check.
Please.
Again, this is like looking for the right books. This is digging through. You don't find any books relating to it,
Mm-hmm.
but you do find that symbol scrawled in some of the books.
Okay. What are those books about?
They're all various history books or books about political information.
Oh, okay. Ah. Interesting. Well, okay then.
They all seem to be in certain. They're not like in the front cover. They're on like random pages
Yeah.
in various books. Like one in about 5 different books you find have this little symbol.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, I reckon that's me done. And what I'll need to do is go and roll these stones and see what I can get.
You get a 6.
Okay. So there's 8. Okay.
There was 9 stones in total.
Oh, 9 in total. Right. Try and place them in a circle, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, just try and put them in a circle and see what happens. There is 1,001 different possibilities it could be.
Oh, indeed.
Have to see how lucky I get, I suppose. Hang on, no, it's a doorway. So I'll try and like arrange them into the shape of a doorway. Like
Nothing happens.
no. Okay, I'll just try rolling them randomly then and see what happens.
You just sort of cast them randomly, yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing seems to happen again. You notice that one side is inlaid with gold, the other side is inlaid with silver.
Ah, okay.
And there are 3 of each of the 3 colours.
Okay. Right. I'm going to put them all gold side up and put them in a pattern where no colour is next to each other. Like one colour, then the next, and the next, and then back to the first colour. And try and put them in a pattern like that.
You put them all down like that. They actually all, the patterns kind of interlink quite nicely, so it looks like you might be onto something.
Okay.
But you're not there yet.
Try them silver side up.
Same.
Okay. Try messing with the colours and swapping the colours around.
Particular order you going for?
So is it the colours on the on the picture that's in the handouts?
Yes.
So purple first, then blue, then green.
Okay.
And gold side up.
Okay.
In a circle?
You're making a circle out of 3 stones?
No, out of all of them, all 9.
Oh, I see. Now, as you do that, you realise that when you put them together in like a square shape, that seemed to fit better. They all were the right size. It made another larger square.
Oh, okay.
Could you try so that none of the colours are touched and none of the it's alternate?
Yeah. Okay, so purple at the top, then green, and then blue, and then next row down, blue, then purple, then green, and then next row down, green, then blue, then purple.
Okay. There's a crackle of energy between them.
Oh. Did that work, or was that at least closer, or?
You seem like that was closer.
Okay.
What if you alternate the silver and the gold sides?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Put the gold in the 4 corners and silver everywhere else.
As you do that, the center one collapses into whatever it is you put them onto, and it progressively opens up into a hole.
Oh, it worked. Maybe.
Well, I ain't putting my hand in there.
I will. Okay. I'm going to put my hand in and see if I can grab anything.
Wait, stop.
Okay.
Callie, if you die, can I have your stuff?
I haven't got much.
Callie, if it opens up into Jarlaxle trousers, then I hate everything.
If it opens up into Jarlaxle's trousers, how about I just don't tell you?
Well, tell me before I put my hand in there.
How does she know what the inside of Jarlaxle trousers are like?
She doesn't yet.
Yet.
Last time I made jokes about this, she disintegrated my parrot, so I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I wasn't going to say anything.
All right. Putting my hand in, seeing what happens.
You put your hand in it. The temperature is different on the inside.
Oh, okay. Is there enough room for me to walk through?
As you sort of push, it progressively begins to open.
Ah, okay. I'm going to walk through it then.
Okay. You enter into a very dark chamber.
Oh, okay.
Is it Jarlaxle's trousers? I shout through the hole.
I'm gonna look around and see if I recognise anything.
You literally can't see a thing.
I've got dark vision.
Oh, you do. No, there is no light even for you to use your dark vision. It's total darkness.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold up my ring, cast light on it.
You look around the room. It's a very large room. You can't see the edges from where you are. There are some pillars. It seems to be a stone room.
Okay. I'm gonna go and investigate a bit more then.
Okay. While this is happening, what's everyone else doing?
Gripping onto Barbara and considering jumping through myself.
Yeah. Fair.
Nichard, think about it being Jarlaxle's trousers.
I sharpen Barbara before jumping through.
I yell through the hole, Callie, what's happening?
Big stone room. I'm gonna go and have a look and find out what's going on.
Any treasure?
Not that I can see.
You can't see very far.
Yeah.
Do you need any help?
There's a weird echo going on. Not sure where from, but it's just adding to the atmosphere at this point.
It proper fits, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe.
All right, fine. I hope this isn't Jarlaxle's trousers, and I go in the hole as well.
Are you just walking in, or are you gonna just jump in the hole?
Where's the hole on the ground?
The hole is on the ground.
So I can't really just walk in, can I?
I mean, Callie sort of pushed her way in.
I jump and bomb like I'm going into a swimming pool.
Oh dear, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Okay. As Nichard comes flying through, you realise there's an angle change as you step through of 90 degrees. So as you jump through, you just land on your back.
Ow.
Did you enjoy
Oh,
that?
hang on. I've seen Stargate. I know how to deal with this. I'm going to send Paige through and look through her eyes.
Smart.
Okay, just to make it a little tiny bit easier.
On a Jonathan note, why didn't we do this first?
I'd rather risk Callie's life than Paige's.
Yeah.
So again, it's very dark except for the area that's lit up by Callie's ring. You can see sort of a selection of pillars that are in front of you.
I'm going to go through and I'm going to put my night vision goggles on.
Even for you, even with the dark vision goggles, you can still only see as far as the ring. Something is suppressing the light.
Okay. I'm gonna walk forward a bit then.
Is everyone else stepping through as well?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Well, it's your choice. But
I wasn't going to, but I wasn't going to let all these have on.
oh, that's terrible.
So have I got everybody else with me then?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I feel this is the point we see whether Jarlaxle sent us to a lovely place or a hideous.
Yeah.
So either way, it's going to be in his pants.
Sorry, I turned the grid off very quickly. It's me that's turned the grid off. I'll put it back on again in a second.
Okay.
I need to quickly amend something.
Oh dear. Okay.
Honestly, I
No
swear,
grid.
everything that if we find Jarlaxle on a 1700s authentic French chaise lounge, I'm gonna lose my shit.
It's funny you can say that.
If you sort of progressively walk around this room,
Mm-hmm.
you will be able to see this from here. If you look out of the windows,
Are those little grey squares?
the old grey squares, yeah, side of the windows, you can see a mirror image of the room you're in now,
Oh, okay.
Including us.
not including yourselves.
Interesting.
And are the circles
Second,
the circles, are they columns?
yeah, they're columns that reach to the roof.
Okay.
It is fairly easy to look into these rooms as well.
Okay.
I take Barbara and I hit one of the pillars.
Don't, not while we're in here.
Smack! It chips it very slightly.
Well, good news, guys. We've got plenty of room for more orphans in here.
Okay.
Plenty of sofas, no chaise lounges. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Is there anything of note in these rooms or on the tables or anything?
The tables seem like they're covered in a very thin layer of dust. Like they haven't been touched in a very long time. There's nothing of any particular worth on them. There's some old plates and things like that. It looks like they once probably had food on them that's long rotted away. And there's nice chairs. It's a comfortable area.
I'm going to sit down and put my feet up.
It's comfy.
Okay. I'm going to try and walk a bit further.
Hello. There are two statues on either side of you.
Oh.
Do we recognise who they are statues of?
Roll me a history check. For Callie, you recognise them. The design is very much. It's the same person. Some sort of female, definitely a wizard, possibly a warlock, but you're not sure.
Okay.
But you don't recognise who it is.
Okay.
As you step into this last room, various lights start to appear, and the candelabras ignite with little flames, and they ignite all the way down to the other rooms as well.
Okay.
Well, that's a neat.
What's the big pool of sunny delight in the middle of the room?
There is it's about a foot off the ground. There is literally a pool of orange liquid.
Is it hot?
Who wants to volunteer to stick their hand in that?
It is not hot.
Okay.
Just hold your hand over. Are you touching it or holding your hand over it?
Holding hand over it.
Yeah, there's no heat radiating from it.
I put my pinky finger into it
You ever put your hand in custard before?
once.
It's just like that. It's got give to it.
I taste it.
Oh,
It doesn't taste. It
Hang on,
tastes
he-
odd, but not nice.
Are you saying it has the properties of custard?
It has the physical properties of custard.
So it's non-Newtonian, so I could run across it.
Yes,
Oh my lord.
I run across it.
you run across it. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know what to make of this.
Is that another window down here, Paul?
It is indeed. Again, you can see another mirror reflection. This time, however, you see a person running along, and just like you did, looking down at the pool.
Oh, okay.
What sort of?
It's a human in robes. You think female. It's not entirely easy to tell.
Okay.
What do I see through the other window?
Again, it's a mirror image of this room.
But with no person.
You don't see a person.
I'm going to go across to the other window. Do I still see the person?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go across the other window, running across the custard.
Okay.
Do I see the person?
You do see the person, yes. They are now stood over the pool.
I take a fireball charm out and start playing with it, looking at the pool.
Okay.
You leave my custard alone, Richard.
So the thing I really should have checked when we came in here, can we get back out the same way?
If you go back over that way,
Would have been good to check.
Yeah.
if you look back over that way, there is solid, like inky blackness.
So I'd have to go and investigate over there.
I'll send Paige back out
Paige can fly out quite happily.
and then tell her to come back again immediately.
Okay, fine. Okay. I'm gonna go back up to the window and say, hello?
You don't get a response.
Didn't think I would.
How long are you watching them for?
What, the statues?
No, the person at the window.
A little while?
After about 15 minutes, they run over and they look at the window and they look out. They don't seem to see anything themselves.
Oh, okay.
So they don't see us.
They're looking as if they're looking for something, but then they shrug and move away.
Huh.
Well, I'll leave you to work out what he's going to do next. And a quick pop you on mute. I need to get a loo.
Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Somebody has message, don't they? We could try sending this person on a message.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good idea.
I have message. That's
We could try banging on the window.
Could.
Or banging on the custard.
Yeah. Or what I want to do is gather some of that up in like a cup or something like that.
Actually, while we're breaking, I'm going to go and have a pee as well.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Back in a sec.
Yeah, I'll be back too.
Excuse me.
Do you find you can sleep
And I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone else went, well, almost.
Ah. That makes sense. Why it's suddenly really quiet.
I'm back. So I need ideas for other bits of artwork to put on my gallery wall, guys. Help me out.
What kind of gallery wall do you have?
It's literally, we don't have to consult each other about what pictures go on the wall. It's a mixture of all the things we hold dear. So just for context, at the moment displayed on the wall, we have a couple of vintage postcards. We have birds which represent freedom, apparently. We have a quote from Lord of the Rings. We have a Star Wars storyboard, a Dragon Ball Z symbol. It's really, really like, out there different.
Fair play.
Back, guys. What did I miss?
We're discussing gallery walls.
Gallery
I'll send a
walls.
picture. Hang on.
I've just seen your little Max doll on your. That's not the for something that goes up.
I just put a
Not like-
picture up on the wall so far, but the idea is it's going to spread to like encompass almost one corner of the room. We're just looking
That's
for
cool.
like random like ideas and like other things, but not necessarily just pictures. We're looking for like different materials, different textures, and stuff like that.
That's
Nice.
cool.
I'm aware that that one picture isn't quite straight. I kind of fucked with it just now, and I regret it. But it's really hard to like Google things to put on your wall because you tend to get the entirety of the internet as a result.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I find one more picture saying "live, laugh, love," I think I'm gonna kill someone.
Mm-hmm.
Live, laugh, stab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I can give me a second. We took a picture of Alyssa's wall, and she's got lots of like Pokemon, anime, things like that on a
Oh,
wall.
yeah, I saw this. Flippin' heck.
Loads, but that's only half what she's actually got. The rest are taken down. We haven't got everything up.
The wall looks like the picture I just uploaded now. Ignore the dining room table that's currently like temporarily placed there as a work from home arrangement for Fern.
Yeah. Where is it? See if I can find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yes, everyone, my living room.
We now know where Richard lives.
We know.
You people who live outside London and your sizable living rooms.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to take a picture of my living room, it would just basically be a picture of a wall because that's pretty much all I can get back far enough back enough to take a picture with.
Oh, that's one half of my living room.
Whereabouts in London are you?
I'm in Harrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fair.
Which isn't a bad area,
No, it's not.
but it's a bit of a weird one
Mm-hmm.
because there's like a super posh bit where like Harrow School is,
Mm.
and there's all these kids always wandering around there in like top hats and tails and stuff
Oh,
like that.
nice.
And then the rest of it, like apart from that little bit on the hill, is just like regular London, basically.
Yeah.
It's like regular London. It's fine.
Regular London, whatevs.
Nothing's regular about London. Right, I need to go and grab some water, and then I am good to start back up again.
Okay.
I'm still trying to find this photo, anyways. Okay. Not got many photos to go through. I've only got like 11,500 just to quickly flip. We take a lot of photos of Alyssa more than anything else. So.
Yeah, most of my photos of my children. And,
Oh, I forgot about it. Open. Save image. Desktop. You might not remember this one. Paul. What? Where are we? Down. We got this made for us by one of Cheryl's friends. We got.
Oh, nice.
oh, that's really cool.
Don't remember if you didn't play with Yappy, did you?
No, because it was Mists that I was when I couldn't play.
Yeah. Well, our friend Yappy is very talented artist. She was a priest in our guild, and she's also a wrestler.
Nice. How'd you do?
She wrestles for Ice Ribbon in Japan.
That's quite cool.
Well, it's a lifelong dream. I mean, she's always been into like extreme sports and things like that, and she's got the body of a wrestler. Lovely, that's mine. She really is like really quiet and lovely to talk to. When she's in the ring, you obviously develop that persona, and it's her way of escapism and things like that. And she really befits a really talented artist as well.
That's really cool.
Still trying to find this photo. Oh, this is going to be the death of me, this. Oh, I never got told. I got pulled by the police on Monday.
Oh, what did you do?
I didn't do anything, but all 4 of my tyres were illegal tread.
Oof.
Oh,
How do you get that changed given the current situation?
I've got the quick fit still open.
Garages are open.
Didn't they give people like an MOT extension and stuff?
For
Yeah,
MOTs,
yeah.
yeah, because not a lot of garages are open for MOTs.
Oh, right, okay.
But we've got a quick fit up by us, and it's open.
Yeah, a lot of places like that are providing a necessary service for a lot of like NHS people and things like that. So.
Well, I take Cheryl to work because she's a key worker.
Yeah.
I've already told the police that I need to have my car on the road, and he said, "Well, that's fine. Just make sure you get all your tires changed." I was like, "Okay, I'll do
Fair
that, sir.
enough.
No problem,
Yeah.
sir." Then I found out how much they were, and I was like, "Fuck's sake!"
How much?
240 quid for 4 tires.
Ouch. Yeah.
It's kind of what I'd expect to pay, I think.
Yeah.
And I was going to put some cheap ones on. For an extra like £10 a tire, I may as well put some decent ones on.
No, if you can ever afford to get the more expensive ones, getting the cheap ones is always a false economy.
Yeah.
Like, put it in comparison with you. If when I had cheap tires, I got 15,000 miles out of it. I put expensive ones on, I got 38.
Yeah. But you're laughing, but to be quite honest, I'm just approaching 36,000 miles with my car since new, and that's when I needed new tires.
That's about right.
So I've put this. I'm getting the same brand, but I'm getting those hand coops put back on.
Yeah, fair.
All we
Except
know
for-
is it's not a good year, so you can't put them ones on.
No. It's definitely not a
Wow.
problem. But no, it's expensive, but it's worth it. I cannot find this for the life of me of Alyssa's picture. But you've seen it, Paul. You know which one I mean, don't you?
I do, yeah. Actually, is it not in the? Is it not in this chat already?
Probably.
Yeah, it is. If you scroll up to Tuesday,
Oh yes.
it's just these two massive hammocks on the wall of just cuddly toys, as well as hundreds more on the bed.
Damn.
That's not even half of what she's got as well.
Bloody
That's really
hell.
cool.
Cool. Anyways, everyone back.
I may be.
Cool. So. There are 4 doors you haven't opened yet.
There are.
Oh, there are doors?
There's a door here, a door here,
Oh,
a door here,
those
and
are
a door here.
doors.
Ah.
Okay.
They're doors.
All right. Okay. Okay.
I'm going to open a door.
Which one you're opening?
The one right next to me.
Okay. Any other movements going to happen?
Can I see anything through the door?
As you open it, there is a statue stood in the middle of the room,
Okay.
and it slowly moves its head upwards
That's not creepy.
No.
and
It's not.
turns to look at you.
Huh.
I wave.
It's at this
Hi.
point. Could I have everyone please roll me initiative?
Oh wow.
Yay.
Oh, click my token next time, Brian. There we go.
Mm,
Ugh.
The bard goes first. What do we do? I seduce the enemy.
I think Jim probably will go first. Actually, he has got slightly higher dexterity than Callie.
Hooray.
So Jim's seduce the enemy.
Yeah, it looks up at you. And its
Hello.
sword raises.
It's
And its
sword
shield
raises.
comes
Okay.
around.
So it's being aggressive then. Mm, can I- Oh yes, actually, I don't need someone else, do I? 'Cause, I've got Paige. All right, fine. I'm going to run up and booming blade it with Paige helping.
You can send Paige out to help. Yeah, so Paige takes the help action.
And I will give him a good stabbing.
Okay. You're helping, so yes, you do hit. You manage to find a gap in its armor and you slice through, and you hear some of the chain links breaking underneath its plate.
Sweet. Sneaky sneak.
Nice.
I hope you weren't a friendly robot.
As you cut into it, you think you're not getting as deep as you were expecting with the blade.
Oh dear.
Eunice.
It's now booming bladed as well, by the way.
How tall is it?
It's about man size. It's a little bit taller.
Same
Shorter than
elevation?
Nichard, but taller than the average human.
Okay, I'm gonna out of daggers.
Okay. That symbol for cloud of daggers. So it's a 5 foot square, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if it moves, it then gets hurt again. Cloud of daggers. Anything else?
No.
The golem's turn. It doesn't need to move because Jim is there.
Yeah, I should have run off.
So it's going to take a swing at you with its longsword.
Oh dear.
Ouch.
Yes, that does hit.
That's 17 points of damage.
Fuck, you know.
But because
The crit
it's-
really helped there.
Yeah. Because it's started its turn in Cloud of Daggers, it takes that damage though, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
So its damage is applied. And that's all it's going to do.
Okay.
Although from behind you, Aldrak and Nichard hear a door open, and you hear thunk, 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 as a second begins to walk towards you.
Gibbs.
Oh.
Fortunately, it can't get to you this turn. Aldrak.
Right, okay, so I'm going to barge past Eunice,
Okay.
squeeze past Callie, pop over here, and
Okay.
then do my stabby thing.
You have advantage because you're now flanking it.
Because I'm going to be doing do that one afterwards.
Oh, you faint as you're going past. Try and keep it busy. And you hit.
Didn't roll that as well. Oh, okay. That's better than
Again,
I suppose.
Yeah.
You
extra
don't
damage.
think it didn't cut in as much as you were hoping for. But you dent some of its plate.
Good. And that's me done.
Callie.
That one. So a DC 14 con save, please.
It has advantage, so 23 it
Aw,
succeeds.
balls. I am going to hex.
However, shatter effects. It's a range. It's a area, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's 10 foot.
So can Jim and Aldrak also roll me
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Both pass.
Is it half damage on a pass?
I'm just looking.
Yeah, it's half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay.
Oh.
Is that 7?
Actually, no, it doesn't pass.
It doesn't. Oh no.
'Cause it
Has
is damage
disadvantage.
in
Yep.
inorganic material.
Yeah.
So therefore it has a straight roll, and therefore it fails on an 8.
Yeah.
So you both take 7 damage, and it takes 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see
Hang
some
on.
cracks appearing in the metalwork.
You also see some cracks appearing in Jim, who is now in 1 hit point.
Oh my lord.
No.
Anything
Thanks,
else?
Callie.
Yes. Hang on. Because this is a bonus action. 16 hit points back, Jim.
Hey. Thanks, Callie. Slightly less sarcastically this time.
Nichard.
Okay, I'm going to ready an action. If it comes within range of me, I'm going to attack it as a reaction, and that's all I'm doing.
Okay. So you're prepped and ready to go.
Pretty much, just blocking the way, really.
Jim.
Okay, I'm going to do Booming Blade combo attack again.
Okay.
With Paige giving me advantage as well. Actually, no, I don't need Paige, do I? Because
No, because you've got Aldrak.
oops, sorry, that was the wrong
That
thing to click. That was a bit presumptuous of me. I apologize.
You hit. 21 hits.
And let's roll sneak attack properly this time. That's better.
A real DM would have taken your first roll.
Mhm.
We hadn't even know what we were doing. It's like, I sneak attack him for 2. No, you don't.
I clicked the wrong thing. And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay. You booming bladed?
Yes, yeah, he's booming blade.
Oh, yeah. Booming blade's an action. Yeah, it's fine. Yep.
Yeah, so that's an action, and then I'm
Yeah, must not have
disengaging
done.
as a bonus.
Yep.
And I'm going to go and hide around here because I've had enough of beating today.
As you pop your head out, you can see the other one marching towards Nigid. Eunice.
I have a quick question. Sorry, just to interrupt.
Yep.
Why was I before Nichard?
Oh, you're right. Because I put the order around the wrong way.
You silly. There we go.
That's my bad.
It's not like it's really affected play, so
No, that's true.
Still Eunice though. See you stay.
Yeah.
So the cloud of daggers is still on.
Yep.
Can I do another attack while that?
You can do. You can't cast another concentration spell without dropping that concentration though.
That's fine. Get one of these.
Thunk, you stick a crossbow on it. It's again, if you chain links break, but it doesn't seem to be that effective. On the golem's turn, the golem next to Aldrak is going to strike Aldrak with an 18.
miss.
That's miss, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Flippin' heck.
Yeah.
The other golem begins to slowly pick up speed, and it pretty much starts running.
Oh dear.
Shield comes up, and it just barges into Nichard,
Do I still get my
who
attack
gets his attack
reaction?
of opportunity, however.
Oh,
Ouch.
Is not quick enough as the sword, as it barges in, crashes into him.
I just about dodged that one.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is 17.
Oh yeah, it is. So yeah, it smashes into you, but you take the blow. And it rights itself. Aldrak.
Hit hard there. I want to do that as well. So,
Okay. Try and feint out the way, and that will hit.
that will hit that. Then do that. And then, where are we? Do that as well.
Oh, hitting again.
Oh,
Oh.
That time, as the second blow comes in, the shield just deflects it off to one side.
never mind. That's that.
Aldrak, if you make it move, it'll take damage.
Okay. And then I don't know if I can. I've got nowhere to run. Nah, fuck it. I'll stand it. It's not going to hurt me.
Nichard.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit it. Oh, that's nasty.
That's a nat one.
Bad luck.
Ouch.
You scream at it and you're smacking it and smacking it. It's deflecting it off its shield.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that.
Mhm.
I've got to hit it for it to work. That's what I was checking.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Callie.
Hit him with bludgeoning damage. Bloody hell, guys. And then I'm gonna blast it.
That's not bludgeoning.
It also doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't. No. That's me done.
Okay. Jim.
I am going to try. Can we assume that I have some tiny tarts and a feather on?
You have if you have a component pouch on you, then yes. Well, you have a component pouch. You're a caster.
I'll take that.
You only need it if it costs. If an item, if the thing has a gold cost, then you have to have the item. If not, it's assumed you have a component pouch.
All right, fair enough. In that case, I'm gonna yell at the one fighting Nichard. Hey, Golem! Knock, knock! Oh, it can't talk. Never mind. Tasha's hideous laughter, please.
1 second. Actually, having to look this one up to see whether it'll affect. I don't think it'll affect the golem. No, nothing happens.
4 or less.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no response from it.
Some things have just got no sense of humor.
Quite literally.
All right. I guess I'm going to stay where I am, but I'm going to send Paige to help Aldrak.
Okay. Eunice.
The only thing I've got that does anything vaguely bludgeon is that, and that's going to miss.
You've had a sling this entire time.
You whirl
It's
it
so
round.
puny, I never use it.
You flick the stone and dunk it just sort of bounces off whichever one you flung it at.
Damn it. Ooh, Aldrak, I'll be inspiring instead. Oof. You are cooler than a secret handshake.
Wow. Wow. I actually feel really inspired now. I actually genuinely feel really inspired. Oh, yeah.
No.
Secret handshake.
Golem's turn. Those daggers keep slicing into it because it's not smart enough to move. 13 points of damage. This point, however, as more daggers slice into it, it drops its shield. And some of the plates start to split and open up, and it grips its sword in 2 hands.
Oh dear.
Doesn't make any difference to me. I hope.
Wait, why does that say that? And then it swings its sword 2-handed.
Ouch!
Yeah, that hits.
It rolled a natural 19 for 11 slashing damage.
-3 for my armor.
And then takes a second swing. 13 will miss, however.
So, so drop my thing by 8. Okay.
Aldrak. Oh no, other golem, sorry.
Yes, go on. Do
Other
properly.
golem strikes at Nichard. 15 is not going to hit Nichard, though.
Nope.
Aldrak.
Okay, so I take in the words of encouragement from Callie, and
Eunice?
I'm going. No, first, Callie.
Oh, right.
Yes, because she told me to hit with this.
Paige was sent to help you, so that does hit. Oh, although no, it doesn't. Because I realised I should have points at the time. Are you sure you want to send Callie to help? Because help would mean getting within 5 foot of the creature.
No, I'm just taking Callie's words.
No.
of encouragement. She told me to use
This is to fall. Because that would mean Callie entering the cloud of daggers.
No, it would
Do you
it
mean
would mean
Paige.
Paige entering the cloud of daggers.
Oh, in that case,
Unless
no,
Paige went
'cause-
in really low, because it's at its head. So if Paige flew in at its feet, she would still be within 5 feet of Aldrak, but
In order to help, it has to really be distracting.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't do that from outside the cloud of daggers.
Well, it's basically to fly around its head to get its attention.
peck at its knees,
Cloud of daggers.
blinking like a gnome.
It's fine. I'll just use Eunice's inspiration.
I mean, I can kill Paige if you want me to. But...
No, let's not kill Paige. She's survived remarkably long into this session so far. So
However,
keep that run going.
If you use the bardic inspiration, oh no, you hit anyway. You hit anyway. Sorry. It
There we
doesn't matter because its AC's dropped, so you hit anyway.
Cool, because I've got that to do as well. I forgot to push that. Yeah, so that's 6, and then a 4.
Yeah, you dent it heavily. It's looking pretty battered at this point. Nitchard.
If we're retconning that I didn't send Paige to go and help Aldrak, can we also retcon that I instead sent her to go and help Nitchard?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Which really helps because that many hit. Your axe seems to cleave quite happily into this thing. I mean, as happily as you could into what is basically walking armor. Anything else you'd like to do?
Give it the finger.
It doesn't seem to care. Callie.
Right, let's take this one down.
Oh, that will hit.
Nice.
Fucker dark.
That is
21.
21 points of force damage. It's looking incredibly broken at this point. A whole chunk of its armor just falls away, exposing just the chain underneath. It's looking very, very damaged. Jim.
Have I got anything that does bludgeoning damage? 1 second. I should probably have checked this before my turn. I do have a belaying pin which I can use as a club, but it's not actually in my thing, and I can't be bothered to look it up. So sorry, I'm gonna run back into this room again, and I'm gonna stab it.
Okay.
So Paige can't help. Actually, I'm gonna run to that point then.
You have advantage anyway. Yeah, you can run behind it.
And oops, sheet.
Ooh,
I'll hit.
nice.
And
As you run up to stab it, it does that destroyer from Thor thing where it just turns around on the spot and it looks at you, but you're able to bring the sword up as it does, and you just sever something on the inside, and the light inside it fades, and the armor just drops to a pile on the floor.
Duh.
take that, you humorless bastard.
Right, I want its two-handed sword.
It's only a long
It's
sword.
a one-handed sword. He's just using it two-handed.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, well, fuck that. I don't want that shit.
Eunice.
So this other one is the same height as Nitchard, so I can't do the daggers on it, can it?
With the person, it's a bit different than a small bird. You can cloud daggers him, and obviously Nitchard can fight round it using his axe, but Paige has to actually get up close and personal
Yeah.
because she's a bird.
Racist.
Daggers.
Species, technically. Yeah.
Isn't Paige now in the cloud of daggers?
Oh, because Paige was helping.
Oh, yeah.
Let's assume that on my turn she
sorry.
came back to me.
Yeah. Paige, you had your turn.
I know I've got
Okay.
to fight it one-on-one.
Whilst dodging around arrows. With daggers.
You hit it with the cloud daggers. It's going to look at Nichard and try and hit him. It's not going to hit him.
His chest, and it bounces off.
Aldrak.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come behind Nichard. Not this way.
Nah.
I'm going to switch to my lance because it is a reach weapon.
Over the shoulder pole fighting.
Please between the legs. Please between the legs.
I'm going to slide on my knees straight underneath Nichard. Straight into the chest.
Fair.
There we go.
It doesn't seem to do all that much damage, but it looked really cool.
Yeah.
Nichard, you do have a lance between your legs.
Well, that's for it.
And also
Reckless
Aldrak's
attack.
weapon.
Okay. That will hit. Oh,
20 damage, man.
20 damage, yes. Good hit. Callie.
I'm gonna pop over here, just behind Eunice because I'm that kind of person, and I'm gonna.
It's not really hiding, is it?
No, it's not.
Crouch.
I am gonna hex it. I think. No, I can't. I can't hex it. I can't hex. Oh,
You can't
okay.
hex.
No, I can't. That's cool. I forgot about that. Right, I'm just gonna blast it then. Ooh.
All right, yes.
It's just the 2, isn't it? It's not the 6.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll dunk on the side of its head.
Yeah.
Jim.
Since it can't see me at the moment, can I come to the doorway, hide?
Yeah, both action hide, yeah.
Stuff. And then shoot it with my crossbow from hiding.
Yeah, you're able to sort of watch as as Nichard and Aldrak shift and move and take a shot between them.
Can this also go between
Ping. It goes between their legs, all of their legs, and pings off somewhere over this way.
Is that including the fact that I have advantage because I'm hiding?
Oh, you're just fucking rogues. No, you hit it. You hit it.
Bloody
Bloody
rogue.
rogues.
It's bounced back and come back and hit it.
Yeah, there's a weird. Bing, 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 bing,
Yeah.
bing.
I just bounce it off all the walls going down.
Actually, that kind of helps me. Okay, yep. Eunice.
So when I finish clapping, all these fabulous tricks are going on. Oh, what could I do? I feel like should maybe strike up a jig or something and put it all to music. That's what I'll do. I'll inspire you all by playing the bag.
Nice.
I like it.
Are you giving bardic inspiration to a particular person, or just generally playing the bagpipes?
Oh, go on, Richard.
On its turn, it does a similar thing to the other one, drops its shield and takes its sword in second hand as various plates start to move and open, and its size grows a little bit. Again with a 27 to hit.
Huh.
Advantage, it hits.
Yeah, 14 slashing damage. Halved,
Seven.
obviously, because you're raging.
Doesn't it take clouded daggers damage as well?
It does, yes. It's already doing that bit. And then a 22 to hit on its second attack.
Ouch.
Also hits.
For 8 slashing. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm already taking the cloud dagger thing into effect. Cool, then it's Aldrak's turn.
Okay, so over the shoulder, fingers crossed.
Very
Ooh.
nice.
So over the shoulder, straight into its skull.
Bloody hell.
20.
You rent a big hole in its helmet. It's still going, but it's Nichard.
Nah.
You hit.
Oof.
It's now looking like it's very much starting to fall apart.
Hmm.
Anything else?
So what I'm
that's it.
hearing is I get the last hit then, yeah? Go on.
Maybe.
No.
No, you don't.
Fair.
Anything else?
Nothing that I can do as a bonus action except miss
Can
a
Jim
step,
Can Jim kill steal for a second time?
Oh yeah. What I'm here for, baby.
Fill
Can
it
I
with a slingshot.
can I duck back into the room again, hide, and then pop out and shoot it from hiding again?
Oh, yeah, roll stealth. Okay, yeah. You're hidden.
Good to be a rogue.
You hit. It shockingly is still up.
Oh well.
Didn't get
go
to kill
Eunice.
steal again.
Go on, Eunice.
Eunice,
Right.
Eunice, Eunice.
Slingshot it is.
Go on, Eunice.
That actually hits.
Get in.
I don't think it's going to be enough because it's a sling.
One.
I kind of
I throw bardic inspiration back at Eunice. Go on, Eunice. Use something bigger.
I kind of want that to be it, actually.
Rule of cool. DM it.
I know. It's just dunk, and the whole thing just slowly falls over backwards and just
Yeah.
crashes to the ground in a pile of armor.
I give Eunice finger guns.
I pick Eunice up and put her on my shoulder.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Yeah. Take that, metal man.
the thing
You
is,
get a couple of for the pub and make a fantastic home gym.
guys, there's doors down here as well.
There's a door next to Aldrak too.
That door that Callie's just gone to is now open.
Okay, that's where that one came from.
Yeah.
And that one, nothing there. Looks like a load of
What a-
boxes, though. Is there anything in the boxes?
Can we investigate the room?
Roll me an investigation check.
Wow.
Aldrak opens the first box and he just finds molded food.
Oh, this looks familiar.
It's another stone of galore.
Callie, you find various bits and pieces, clothes, knickknacks, personal effects. They all seem to belong to the same person.
Okay.
I have a look in the other room.
Candy?
Oh,
Much the same for you. You find personal knickknacks and effects.
Okay. I'm going to bring a few of them out and... does this look familiar to anyone?
Not me. I've never seen them before in my life.
Anyone? Does it look like the stuff that Jim's got?
They all look very similar. In fact, one of the things you're holding is a robe that looks very similar to the one in the statue.
Okay.
the woman we saw through the window, was that the same woman that's in the statue?
No, this is a different woman.
Is she still there, actually?
No, but as you look out the window, you can see Callie
Hey, what?
Ooh.
on the other side of the. So you, as if you've seen all the way through, looking out the window, trying to get someone's attention.
Oh, are we in some sort of time loop?
A what now?
If I stand here long enough, I'll see myself looking at myself. Be fun.
So that woman we saw before was maybe here just before we came in.
Yeah, maybe she's still.
Maybe she's
Um,
there.
As Aldrak goes to look at the other side of the window,
Mhm.
you can see that same woman running around.
Running in terror.
Never.
No, the same effect she did beforehand. She runs up to the orange liquid. She looks at it. She looks around. She looks out the window. She tries to look like she's looking for somebody. Runs out of you.
Ooh.
I'm going to knock on a statue.
It's a statue.
Okay. Okay. So if I do the running across the pool thing, but stop in the middle,
You sink about a foot down.
okay, do my feet hit ground or anything like that?
Yeah, you stop.
Okay.
You're about a foot deep in this goo.
Okay.
I get one of those mechanical suit of armor, whatever they are, and just chuck it into the pool.
It sort of sinks about a foot down.
Give us a hand out there. It's a bit sticky.
Guys, you're ruining good custard.
It's not custard.
Have you tasted it?
No, I'm not stupid.
I have. It's not custard.
What did it taste of?
Bad.
A troll's foot.
Can I investigate the
troll's foot
statues to see if they move?
Roll me a strength check, see if you can move it. Or athletics, see if you can move it.
What would be better, strength or athletics?
Athletics is fine. Which wouldn't include any bonuses you've got. You try and shift it, they're solid.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's fine. Right.
As Callie comes out of the pool, you get this really odd sensation. And for a moment, you're falling forwards and there's no one else in the room. And then you sort of fall back again and you're back to where you were.
Oh. Well, now that was odd.
What was odd?
I'm going to get back in the pool and try that again.
Okay, get back in the pool.
And then try and get back out again.
As you stagger out, you have a roughly similar effect. As if for a moment you glimpse something, but then it's gone.
Okay. Huh. I'm gonna. So it's about a foot high, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna duck my head under. Hold my breath and duck my head under.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, that was bad.
Duck your head in, and as you do, your entire perspective of what you can see changes. You can see this long tunnel that weaves off in one direction and breaks off in another way, and another one goes off the different direction.
Okay.
As you pull your head back out forcibly because your need to breathe again, just the goo just drips off your face.
Okay.
Is Jarlaxle down there?
No, but there was a long corridor that went off in different directions. That was.
Have you ever seen Sliders, or I'm going to say it, Andromeda?
I've seen sliders.
You know when they do the sliders device and they
Oh,
jump
yeah,
in?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Like you almost like a falling tunnel of
Yeah.
I was going to compare it to the Andromeda slipstream as well.
Ooh.
Can I cast investigate?
You can do, yeah.
Yeah, it's-
Identify, yeah. I know what you meant. As
I
you
was going to say.
cast it, it appears to be some kind of doorway. You get again, it's hard to tell exactly what this does, but it's an entranceway to other places.
Mm-hmm. Aldrak?
No, not doing it.
No. Have you got the stone?
I have.
Do me a favour.
Mhm.
Put your hand with a stone into the gunk,
No worries. I do that.
and I'm then going to duck under again.
everyone on the surface watches or sees Aldrak's eyes roll upwards and just become blank and white.
So
That's
nothing
not
changes
healthy.
there.
For Aldrak, you lose all sense of where you are, and you're back in that swimming dream again, where you're swimming with the weird creatures, and they're all talking. This time, though, you can understand them.
So
They're
I
talking
look to hear what they say.
they're talking about where to go, where to hunt. They talk about a creature its description sounds like a monstrous whale. And they're headed to it in order to try and hunt it. For Callie, you're under the thing. You can see the stone next to you, and again, it's the same tunnel effect.
Okay. I'm going to reach up and take the stone out of Aldrak's hand and see if anything happens when I take it.
Okay. As you take the stone, Aldrak wakes up. The second eye in the stone opens.
Oh.
Ooh la la.
Has opened, in fact. It doesn't open in front of you. You look at it, it's open.
Yeah.
However, after about that 20 seconds, you need to breathe.
Yeah, I'm going to come back up and then I'm holding it and go. The second eye's opened and I'm going to hand it back to Aldrak.
Maybe somebody else needs to touch it as well.
You
Can I give it a poke for you, Aldrak?
Of course you can.
Give it a poke.
Okay. You bring in the water in the liquid as well, yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Nothing happens.
Well, up yours as well, little stone. There's a tough crowd in this pocket dimension.
So when did you notice that the eye had opened? The first one?
Well, I just looked at it.
Okay, that was just this morning, yeah?
Mhm.
So
After I've sort of just gained all of this knowledge of me actually having the stone, that's when I noticed it.
Okay. So you
So
didn't
we
look
went
at
in
it.
the sea,
Yeah.
and one eye opened, and then we went in the custard, and another eye opened. So maybe we need soup.
Maybe we need to put it in Jarlaxle's trousers.
Yes.
Callie, job
Then
for you.
he'd know about it, and we don't want him.
No, we don't want him to know about it. Although, he's the one that gave us the stones to this place. And here is where we
Where
were
there were
able to-
creatures that tried to kill us.
Yeah, when I asked him to fuck you, Callie, that wasn't quite what I had in mind.
And also, where we were able to open the second eye. So maybe he knows already.
He doesn't know we have it, though. Does he?
Yeah, I don't think he would, because why would he be helping? Unless he wants us to figure it out so we can nick it.
That's entirely possible, but at the same time, he could just be trying to help because we're going to help the town and he wants to help the town.
And he wants to get in your pants?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know if he does or not.
Loincloth of seduction, all I'm saying.
May I ask for a quick pause there so I can stop and restart?
Yeah, you can do.
No, I don't need to gather myself. It was just a good moment.
Sorry.
While we
I'll stop
paused
talking
and
about
quiet.
Jarlaxle's pants.
I love you guys. I hate you at the same time, but I love you. Okay.
If I go back and look out the window again, what do I see now?
You see nothing to begin with. How long are you going to wait?
I'll stand there for a while the other guys are chatting and see what happens.
Eventually, you see a different individual. This time, a gnome. I think male gnome. It's hard to tell because of the distance. And he walks in and he pulls back his hood. And he reaches in and he just falls into the pool.
Oh, okay.
Guys, we need to throw a gnome in. Eunice, you're up.
Quick side note.
Mm-hmm.
I've put a handout for Aldrak of the things that he sees in his visions, the creatures.
And you thought I was tripping.
Is the handout called Aldrak's Trip?
I kind of wish I had called it that now.
Mm-hmm.
Can Jim roll me an Arcana check?
I can try.
Hmm?
Arcana.
Oh,
yeah.
The gnome that you saw seemed to do something with his hands, which looked like spell casting just before he jumped in.
Did I see it clearly enough to be able to replicate it?
It's not a spell that you know. You think
Can
there's
I-
probably more than just the movement to it. There's probably words and possibly objects as well. But he definitely had some kind of Semitic components to it.
Can I make the same movements to Callie and see if she recognizes it?
You can do. Can Callie roll me an Arcana check?
maybe.
Because you're really good at Arcana there. You look at it, the movements are definitely magic. It's not a spell that you recognize.
Okay.
But you think, between you think you've got what the movements were, but you don't know how you would use them in this scenario.
Okay.
Would
So
I
underneath-
be able to figure that out? I'm just reading through the identify. It's saying it's a magic imbued object and then its properties and how.
It's so you know what it does, you don't know how to activate it.
Okay.
So you know now from the identify that it's an entranceway used to get to other places. But it's knowing how to activate it is a bit different.
Just noticed on that picture of the visions that I'm having. If you look at their eyes, it's very similar to the stone of.
Only you can see it. So
Oh, fair enough.
it's your vision. Your vision is
You
it's
tell
there
us.
for you to describe.
Yeah, well, I just described it.
So there's things with eyes.
But I hold out the stone of Galore and say, its face looks like this.
Okay.
So we've got an alien fish thing's face.
Kinda.
So we've got to find where it's hunting. You said about it hunting, right?
Mhm.
So
Hunting a whale-like creature, apparently.
we should go find where it's hunting then.
I'm going to walk into the orange ooze.
Okay.
And I'm going to sit down in it.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold the stone of Galore.
Again, that needs something is pushing into your mind at this point.
That's the first time for everything.
If you allow it, or do you allow it?
I'm going to allow it.
Again, your eyes roll. Everyone sees this, and you go back into that vision of swimming.
Mhm.
But this time, rather than talking about hunting, you hear, "You are beginning to understand."
And I'm going to say, understand what?
That I need things.
Okay. So you need things. Anything in specific, anything that I have.
That just depends. I wish you wish to give me something. I could give you something in return, but I suspect what you're after is the key, yes? You want to know where the vault is.
Yes.
The dragon's home had places that instilled me with new memory. This
Which-
place is the same.
Which
I need
dragon?
more. I sense the dragon. I do not know which.
Okay. Are we talking about an actual dragon?
I sense the dragon in our presence.
Interesting. So what do you need next from me?
Something to awaken my memories.
Something similar to what we're doing now.
This place awakens memories. It is full of them. Can you feel them?
Not too sure.
I could teach you to feel them. Maybe. If you wanted me to.
Right.
If you're willing to make that kind of deal.
I am going to snap out of it.
Okay.
So, guys,
Yo.
the stone is talking to me.
Okay.
It's telling me about a vault.
Mhm. Did it
And
say
it-
where?
Hasn't told me where, but it looks like it needs to make a trade.
Aldrak, stones don't talk.
This one
I
is.
think he's literally stoned.
I've
It can
seen
tell me
weird
more,
things.
but it needs something in return.
It doesn't need Jarlaxle, does it?
No, that sounds like a warlock pact to me. I'd say don't do it unless you're properly prepared for it. Not right now.
Cool.
I say do it.
From a GM to player point of view, it was offering you power for a return, but it needs memories. That's what it said.
What do you want me to do?
It needs memories.
Mhm. If it's looking for something or needs to know something, I know the city.
Mm. Yeah. Could give it your memory of the city, but then you wouldn't have that memory anymore. You'd have to relearn the city.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Give it your memory of when Richard took his loincloth off earlier.
That won't help anyone.
No, but he won't have that memory anymore, which is
That's true.
good in and of itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. I'm going to go back under and I'm going to find out.
Okay. You go back into the state again, and it's. Did you think about my offer?
I have.
Would you like the power?
What is the power?
That depends on your ability to learn.
You do realize I'm a half orc.
I can teach anyone. Or did you just want the vault? Which one would you prefer? Or both, perhaps?
What would I need to sacrifice for both?
For the vault, I simply need to open up my own memories. I know it is there. I need to find a way of. You need to find a way of opening it for.
Okay.
For the power I offer you, fealty.
I think we should look at unlocking your memories.
And find me something like this. Something new, something different, something of power, so that I can remember.
Then that's what we'll do.
And I'll give you your petty gold. Or at least show you how you can get to it, if you survive.
If I survive.
I only know the way to the vault, and I only remember how 2 of the keys are. There are 3 keys needed.
I take it we have 2 of the keys now.
I know how you can get 2 of the keys. You need a third.
Cool. So where are the 2 keys?
In time, give me my memories, and I will give you the 3 keys.
How about you give us 1 key now, and then I return the rest of your memories?
How will you return my memories, little half-orc?
We'll find a way. You said it's something similar to this. We'll find something similar to this.
That seems fair. Tell me, what do you imagine a key to be?
Key could be anything. It can be a word. It could be an item. It could be a person.
I knew you were the right person for this.
Am I looking for a person?
Yes, no, maybe.
You need to be a little bit more specific, my friend.
Oh, but I'm enjoying this. Are you not?
To a point.
I tell you what. I will give you 1 of the keys.
Thank you.
You need to perform for the door your beardy face.
And which door is this?
The door to the vault.
And is that all I need to do?
That is 1 of the keys. At least somebody needs to perform your beardy face. You don't need to do it if you don't wish to, but somebody must perform in front of the door.
Well, thanks for that. And on my order, we'll have a look at returning your memories.
And I will give you the other 2 keys.
I'll pull myself out the trance.
Okay.
Bloody hell. You were under a long time. You okay?
I found out a little bit more about this stone.
Oh, right. What'd you find
Well-
out?
Well, apparently I need to unlock its memory. I've unlocked some of its memories. It just needs to unlock more memories. It's looking for something similar to where we are now.
Okay.
And it's given me a location of a vault somewhere, not entirely where, but to unlock one of the doors, 3 keys, and he's given me information for 1 of the keys.
Okay.
We need to perform for the door of the vault.
Okay.
So there we go.
Did it say what we need to perform?
We need to perform my bearded face, apparently.
What?
Is that
Can
a
you-
song?
That song.
Can Eunice roll me a history check? No, with advantage, because you play the bagpipes.
Nice.
Your beady face is a dwarven love song played as a duet with bagpipes.
Beautiful.
That may be the single most amazing sentence you've
Do you know how to play that, Eunice?
I certainly do. I might need a friend, though.
I'm happy to help if I can. You know, happy to learn if you want me to, you know. But we somewhere like this, you said.
Yep, somewhere like this.
So, what if I go out, or what if we all go out and we swap the stones round? What if they have multiple places that they lead to?
It's a good idea. Should we try that?
Say that again.
So the stones that led us here, what if they can lead us to multiple places? Is it worth trying?
I
Might
would
be
say
worth a
yes.
go. Seems like what this thing's after, though, is like gateways between worlds, right?
Mm.
Because those salamanders were coming through that weird glowy thing. We got another weird glowy thing that seems to lead other places here. We need to find somewhere like this, which is sort of a gateway to the other. Does Jim know about planes and things?
Roll me a history check.
Doesn't know.
Outside of what you've seen, no.
So
We need some sort of whizzy magic-y thing.
Okay. So we've got two options. We can either take it to False Grey and see what they know, or we take it to the Yawning Portal. It's a portal.
It's a portal.
It is a ball.
And there'll be lots of memories.
Yeah.
So this stone said something about giving it fealty, giving you power. Would it be so bad to have a stone, a talking stone, as a boss? Would it be so?
It, possibly. I have a white owl as a boss, and he's really nice. But nothing comes for free.
Yeah, Aldrak. She's got a white owl as a boss.
And I've got a talking stone.
But
Yeah.
nothing comes for free. Anything he gives you, you must be willing to give up in return. Like the spell I did on all of you to make you resistant to fire. I didn't get that for free.
Ooh.
So if you're willing to potentially give up a lot, then do it. Otherwise, it will be a great cost.
You could maybe propose a part-time contract. I don't know, 14 days feel. Thing. Try it out. Take it for a 10.
It's a possibility.
Well, for now, all it wants is its memories back, right?
But it's
I
often
don't see
Aldrak
what could
something a
possibly
bit
go wrong
snappy.
there.
Well, no. We'll let anyone be our boss if the price is right.
Well,
Yawning portal then.
it's quite
Right.
late. Should we sleep on it for tonight and then go in the morning?
That would be a good idea.
Because
Okay.
then we can, rest up from that last fight and heal and get better.
Oh yes, I do need to heal up.
Yeah.
Somebody cast some sort of magical thing right next to me.
I healed you after.
It's happened to me more than once.
It still hurt.
I healed you for more damage than I did.
The Callie giveth and the Callie taketh away. Is that it?
Basically, yeah.
Is that not in that order?
Hmm.
Well, fine. I'm off to bed.
I'm gonna gather up the stones and.
As a quick aside, if you try any other combination of the stones, nothing happens.
Yeah. That's what I thought would happen.
But anytime you try that combination, same effect happens.
Yeah, go back.
And you also find if you stack them up, they will make a doorway you can walk through rather than having to jump through.
Okay, cool.
Just for future reference, because it saves me having to explain that next time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to try and mess around with some of the combinations, and I'm going to find out the standing up thing and go, oh, that's much easier.
Yeah, a little bit easier.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Anyone want to take watch?
Yeah, go on, then I'll do the first one.
I'm happy to do second. I don't know if we're going to need any more than that.
No, yeah, your night goes by uneventfully.
Cool. Okay. So I've now regained all of my spell slots. Has it been 7 days yet?
No, it's only been 5. You still have your spell.
Okay, cool.
Has our pub opened?
Your pub is ready.
Huh. Do we know where that bar lady lives?
She comes by the next morning.
Good morning, Eliza.
Good morning.
So, are you ready to get started? Would you like us to show you around?
I've been on this floor before. I haven't been anywhere else.
Okay. Right. So upstairs. So how many bedrooms do we actually have? Okay. So
Sort of 5-ish.
yeah. In which case, I'll
And the basement.
and the basement, which
And the
isn't
spare room.
really a bed. In which case, I'll be moving in with Lil, and then Eliza can have my room.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, she brings with her a large sort of duffel bag of various bits and pieces.
Do you need any help unpacking or anything like that?
No, I don't have that many things.
Okay. Well, we've got something we need to go and do today. So I'd say take today to familiarise yourself with the pub, and then we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That's fine, yes.
If that works for you.
It does indeed.
Perfect. So yeah, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where to? Yawning Portal.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
So how much does it cost to go down there?
You want to go down to the yawning portal?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's not. I believe it is around 10 gold
Is that each or between us?
per person.
Okay.
Yikes. It's not actually a portal.
Do you wish to ask?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Dernan is behind the bar. Bonnie is around, but Dernan is actually behind the bar at the moment. He happily explains to you that the portal leads to the old city, deep, 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 deep beneath the mountain.
Okay.
There is all various adventurers like to try their hand at heading down there and seeing what they can recover.
Okay. I'm then gonna go back to the guys. Is this worth it? Is it worth trying?
Well, we might find some kind of magic-y memory restory type place down there.
Maybe.
Or something I can fight?
or something Richard could fight,
Yeah.
or
What I
we
will
could all
say-
be eaten horribly.
Huh. Yeah.
What I will say is, if you're not strong enough, I wouldn't suggest going down there.
No.
Challenge accepted.
Oh dear.
All right, Richard, let us know how you're getting on.
How much to just go down and pop back up again?
You want me to set up the rigging for you, so you can go down in the basket just to come back up again.
Yes, please. You make an old lady very happy. I may not have long.
Oh wow.
Roll your persuasion check. I mean, it's not really a sightseeing tour. You know, it's.
But you'll make an old lady's dreams come true.
Why does it matter? You get your money.
Because there's a degree of how can I put this? People who go down there need to feel like it's suitably scary.
So Durnan, if you were to somehow rate the strength of an adventure on a scale from 1 to 20, how strong do you reckon someone would need to be before you would recommend they go down this big hole here?
Oh, on a scale of 1 to 20, probably a 5 nearer a 6, I suppose.
Well, I'd say we're at least a 15, so let's go.
I tell you what, if you're stupid enough to want to go down there, all right, it's 10 gold.
Oh, thank you. For science.
For science.
Yes.
One of the guys at the bar goes, "Don't put in the books 5 gold, they don't come back."
And for maths.
Durnan, I'll also make that exact same bet. Oh, wait, what? We're going down there?
Yeah. Well, let's go. We're all about
Durnan
to
sets
die.
up he pulls out this long this boom arm, he pulls it in and allows you to climb into what is effectively a wooden basket, similar to a balloon, but made of wood rather than wicker.
Okay.
It's a little cramped for all of you, but you just about make the space.
Is there a little bottle of lotion at the bottom of this basket?
And he pushes it back out and the arm swings. And he goes, "All right, lower him down, boys." And a couple of the race people start to slowly pull the ropes or release the ropes. And you start to descend. And you descend. And descend.
Keep hold of the stone.
Get out the
Aldrak.
stone, Aldrak.
Okay, I get the stone out.
Takes about 10 minutes of this slow descent before eventually the basket hits the bottom.
Is
You're
there
in
any light?
No.
Okay. Niche, a torch
I hold the torch up.
and light.
You're in probably about a 12, 13-foot chamber. There's various bits of the walls have collapsed, but it is, again, like some sort of building underground.
Is there a dead troll lying there?
There is not. No.
Someone's pinched our troll.
There is, however, drag marks of something the size of a troll being dragged away.
It's alright, it became food for something else.
Let's hope they're not hungry.
I say we follow it and go kill whatever dragged the troll away.
Are you getting anything from the stone, Aldrak?
Not at the moment.
As you look at it, the other eye opens.
Oh. Got 3 eyes open.
Does that mean it's got its memories back? Can you talk to it?
I'll try.
Go into that trance again. You found somewhere. There is much memory here, so much death,
Yeah.
so much pain.
Well, it's
I like this.
so. Are you starting to get your memories back?
Yes. I know where the vault is.
Sweet. Where is it, my friend?
I can direct you to it, and it is hard to explain, but I can certainly take you there.
Okay.
You will, however, need the 3 keys.
We think we've worked out 1 key he gave us.
Good. The second key you will need.
Right, so, would you like to tell us where the second key is?
The second key you will need is sunlight. This place is devoid of it normally.
So, would we definitely need sunlight? We wouldn't need any other.
You would need the light of the sun.
And the third key, my friend?
A pair of bugbear ears.
Pair of bugbears.
Bugbear ears.
Oh, that's a shame.
But I suspect a whole bugbear would work fine.
Nitchard, get your mum on the line.
If I was capable of killing my mother, I'd be a lot stronger than I already am.
Is there anything else we can help you with?
My memories are restored.
I thank you for your help.
I will give you a little time to think on my offer. If you decide to take it, let me know. If not, I will simply make everybody forget me again.
Right. Well, thank you for giving me more time.
It is something we'd both benefit from.
Okay. I'm going to pull myself out the trance.
What happened?
Well, he's told me more information about the other 2 keys. He says for the second key, we need sunlight. We definitely need the light of the sun. And for the last part, we need a pair of bugbear ears. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm getting a very uneasy feeling of being down here.
Yep, okay. So climb back into the basket and tug on the rope.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a plan.
The rope starts to go up. Took about 15 minutes to get you up because up is harder than down.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, yeah.
Eventually, you reach the top.
I'm gonna climb out of the basket and help Eunice out.
Dan looks at you. Was your science experiment successful?
Yes, actually.
Yes, it.
Surprisingly, yes.
A lot of good science down there. There were.
Hmm.
I'm glad that it could help.
Thank you.
Is that friendly bard around here?
It's Dernan that's talking to you. A barmaid or bard?
Bard.
Oh, the bard.
Mm.
He probably will be, yes, because of time of day. So yeah. Yeah, he's over in one of the corners. In fact, he is currently talking to quite sweetly to Bonnie.
Hmm.
And playing her a little song on his lute.
Aww.
We'll go over and interrupt it, as only old people can.
Yeah.
You cop blocker.
Eunice, wasn't it? Yes.
Yes, hello, dearie.
How are you?
I don't suppose you slipped anything in my pocket, did you?
Me? What would make you think I did that?
Because I've got something in my pocket that I didn't have. And I'm going to show him a little link.
I think that's called puberty, Eunice.
I don't suppose you've worked out what it means yet, have you?
No, I haven't. But
That's
I
a
found a
shame.
man who wears a thing like this.
Have you?
I have. But I've not had a chance to speak.
I think who that might be. Tall chap, wears like a roby type thing.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
Yeah, very fancy. Yeah, I've seen that symbol on him before.
So then, do I just have to guess, or you can?
I guess at what?
Oh, what it is? Why it's in my pocket?
Well, I suspect whoever put it there probably did so for a reason. And as we know, the best stories usually come from people who find things out.
Righto. I'll keep searching.
Roll me a perception check. Okay. You are happy that he's definitely messing with you. Even without an insight check, you can tell that he knows more than he's letting on.
Yeah. It's fine. I will play the game. Quite fancied another fancy cocktail anyway. To drink.
I didn't say anything.
So, talking of fancy cocktails, we should go and see Jarlaxle.
Just
Wow,
subtly
so
rolled
we
into that
can-
one, didn't we?
So we can kill him for sicking 2 golems on us.
No, so we can thank him for opening up what we needed.
I don't think we ought to be telling him anything about this stone.
I'm fairly sure he knows already. There's not much that happens in this town that he doesn't know about.
Callie, you need to stop telling him things.
Yeah, you see him, and your mouth just starts moving.
Well, he we did say to go back to him and tell him what we found with the stones.
Which is exactly why we shouldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly don't understand why you guys don't trust him.
Okay. So, I'll be making an extensive list. Interested in you. Dark elf. Many identities. Lots of potentially dodgy work. Hide thugs who can do magic. Need I go on?
Well, I'm a hired thug that can do magic.
I don't pay you.
No, but others do pay us.
Yes. That's fine.
And you're a bit of a wild card, Callie. We never really know what you're doing. So, well, as I trust you. I don't know if I trust.
I'm not sure whether to be
I
excited
trust
by that or not.
everyone here about as far as I can throw them. And I can throw everyone except for Aldrak.
Make me fly!
Okay, Eunice, let's go stand over next to the hole.
See if you can throw me right the way over it, and Aldrak will catch me.
All right, I'll put some money on this.
How about we just don't? Just in case.
Not until someone knows feather fall, at least.
Yeah.
All right, deal is we don't throw Eunice down the pit if you don't go and blab to Jarlaxle every single bit of our very valuable information that we've just discovered.
I'm not sure about this deal, but yeah.
Okay. So I go and see him, and I don't blab to him, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it's maybe safer if you just don't go and see him. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
No, we should go and see him and thank him for the golems.
You mean kill him?
No. Thank him. Forcefully.
Think I'll let you do the thanking for all of us.
Well, I'm happy to go alone.
Well, I was going to suggest you do, but I'm not sure. I think we need to police you, really.
Hey, Aldrak, that stone makes people forget stuff, right?
Yep.
Could it make Callie forget everything we don't want her to tell Jarlaxle just before she goes and talks to Jarlaxle?
No. Could it
Maybe
make
restore
her,
her memories later.
could it make her forget Jarlaxle?
Oh, that would be good.
Possibly. Be worth a try.
How could anyone forget Jarlaxle?
And at that point, I just turn and walk out the door.
Some people just won't take love advice.
So you find Jarlaxle at the Sea Maidens Fair,
Cool.
and his Captain Zardoz Zod persona.
That's a shame. I like that one.
He's walking around top of the deck, talking to customers and sort of jostling with some of his patrons.
Ah, Captain Zod.
Ah, my friends, how are you?
Well, ish. Might we have a moment of your time?
Certainly, in private or up
Uh,
here in the sunshine?
In private, please.
Certainly.
Here we go again.
He clicks his fingers, and then one of the waitresses runs up and he whispers, and she runs away again. And as you're walking towards the door, she runs up and hands him a bottle of what looks to be good quality gin.
Ooh. So is everyone coming with me?
No, we're leaving you to it.
Oh,
Nope,
really?
I ain't going.
Oh, okay.
Is everyone coming with?
I don't
No.
know if I should or not, really.
Staying in the sun.
I probably should.
Richard is photosynthesizing.
Jarlaxle leads into one to his not the same decadent room you're in beforehand, but more of a small office. And he pops his feet up on the table and he sits down on one of the chairs and he pulls out some glasses.
Does it have a leather couch in the corner?
It doesn't know. What can I do for you today?
Those stones that you gave us.
Oh yeah.
They led to a room with 2 stone golems in them.
Did
Thank
they?
you very much for that.
I didn't know that. Did you manage to get them open?
Yes, did you not know where they led?
No, I know what it did. I didn't know where it led. I've never managed to get them open before.
Oh. I just tried lots of different combinations and managed to get it open.
I tried that too. That's a shame. Well done. Well done. Where did it lead?
Some place with a big orange pool and it had lots of columns and it was dark and yeah. And there were
How intriguing.
golems and yeah.
Golems.
Yeah.
How fun.
Not especially, not when they're trying to kill us.
They didn't kill you. You're all here.
They tried.
They almost killed me.
Riches comes with dangerous rewards. I hope there's something worthwhile in there.
No, there was lots of clothes, and that was about it.
That's a shame. I was told it led to wondrous treasures.
No, unfortunately not, unless we just didn't figure out how to get to it. I've got a question for you.
Sally.
Say we wanted to trap sunshine. How would we go about using sunshine? Like, trapping it, or is there a spell for it, or something like that? Is that something you'd know?
Trapping sunshine.
Hmm.
For what purpose?
For a venture that we're going to be attempting.
I'm not a fan of sunshine, particularly, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Hmm.
I try and avoid it as best as possible. No, I don't think I know any way to trap sunshine.
Okay. No, I thought I'd just ask. Thank you very much. Just wanted to let you know what the stones did.
Yeah, well, you'll have to take me there sometime.
Maybe I will.
It'd be quite delightful.
Let's hope that there are no more golems there.
Date? What?
I don't know what I was thinking, but we could.
Chaperoned.
I could arrange a picnic.
Callie is blushing furiously. A picnic would be interesting. So we've got other places to be. Thank you very much for your time. Just wanted to let you know what happened with the stones. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure.
Beautiful.
Was that Jarlaxle?
Nitched from on deck. Do I tell her now or later that her burp is being recorded?
Now I just want to hit you.
Love you.
That was recorded as well. We got evidence.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Nah, it's better than out there. It's better up than down.
Definitely.
That's what she said.
At that point, I'm going to ask for a quick pause so I can reset the recording.
Good choice. Good timing.
There we go. I am ready. Yes, so anyone who's followed me into the room, I'm going to push them out ahead of me, and I'm going to be very flustered and blushing heavily.
All right. As she's pushing me out, I'm mouthing to Jarlaxle.
Give her one. And making some obscene illustrative gestures.
Josie, it's too late to bed.
And I'm playing on my newfound lute the well-known tune "Sit on My Face and Tell Me That."
Eunice, do you know you can keep your hat on?
You people.
Jarlaxle
I
taps along to
do.
it. It's like, I quite like that one. That's a good tune.
I've got a dance to go with that one.
That's a film I haven't watched in ages. I need to watch that again.
What, an old lady dancing to You Can Keep Your Hat On?
No.
And we're back to Pornhub again.
Yeah.
Didn't take us long
We
to
had
get back
a
from the
life
bus.
model at art college who used to wear a red hat while we drew her, and she always used to say things like, "Red hat, no knickers."
Oh wow.
Well, accurate.
But yes. So, once we're all outside and once
Richard gets to see Callie stomping back up onto deck, flustered. And
and then I'm gonna ask everyone else, how did I do? Did I do all right? I didn't.
I don't know, we never
spill
heard anything.
everything?
Well, you only gave away one of the free keys, I guess.
I'd like to point out that we're on his ship, and this time he hasn't given us drinks. Callie, what did you do?
He
Well,
took
what
a
did
bottle.
he
There
not
was
do?
gin and down the deck.
Yeah, he
under
took a bottle of
decks,
gin
whatever you
down
call
for
that.
us.
But we're not down there.
No, we're not.
yeah, he poured out 6 gins.
Mhm.
We
I'm
don't
confused
pop
that
our
you wasn't
people
there.
back.
Jim drank them all.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still blushing furiously and still holding my drink, and I just hand it to Nichard.
It's a glass of gin.
I don't like gin.
Fair enough.
I'll have it.
I throw it over Jim.
Aw, really? What a waste. That's good
I
stuff.
cast
though.
prestidigitation and
Set
clean
fire
myself
to
up.
them.
You lot are so very embarrassing.
Hmm.
We try.
I'm not going to take him on a date through the bloody stone portal thing.
But you are going on a picnic with him. You're welcome.
Yes, I'll send you an invoice for my matchmaking fee.
Now, what should we wear for the picnic? Should we have matching dresses?
What do you mean, we?
Well, you need a chaperone on a date.
Do I?
Ooh, We're
Oh,
not
yes.
invited to the
All the
picnic.
respectable young ladies take a chaperone on a date.
You do realise you're talking to Callie.
Oi!
Not really going to be much of a date, is it?
They'll have little triangular sandwiches with the crust and scones.
Is that a euphemism for something?
And then they will be kissing.
Don't think I've done the triangular sandwich before. I'm game if you are, though.
You've never lived. Oh,
So Callie must be lighting up pretty much. She doesn't need light anymore. Her face is just bad enough for it.
Guys, we found a way to make sunlight.
Ooh. Oh, no, that's a thing. No, I might have something for that. Huh. Should we go back to the pub?
yeah.
Ooh. Huh.
You sure you just don't want to go back down below decks and give Jarlaxle the triangular sandwich?
No, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
the worst euphemism.
I hate you guys.
What's funny is no, you don't. Um,
So, have we got like an archery target or like a practice target set up anywhere?
We've got little Nichard.
No, that's not happening. I'm not using
Moving
little
target.
Nim for anything.
Even better.
I mean, you could
Make
probably
one.
make one. Yeah, it's not difficult.
That's surprising that she doesn't have one just for hand axe throw.
If you
Maybe into the store,
yeah, you bought little targets to throw
Oh,
knives
yeah.
at.
Okay. I'm guessing they're down in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try not to damage anything. We just had this place done up.
That's why I'm going down into the basement. There's stone down there. Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic first off.
Okay. Other than the magic items you have, nothing.
Mhm. And then I'm gonna try Sacred Flame. Is that enough like sunshine?
It makes a burst of flame and light that strikes the target.
Okay. It's a possibility.
Something to think about.
Yeah. Can you possibly ask the stone what?
It was extremely cryptic. So
Okay.
What else do we need? Bugbear ears. Have we got any of those left from the bugbears we killed before?
No, those bodies were dispatched of.
Used to always
we could
save
see where-
everybody's ears. These people are not.
We could see where they put them, dump them in the sewer,
Yeah.
and then go. I mean, it's 6 days ago, 7 days ago.
It's about 7 days ago.
They don't need to be fresh.
Or we can go and see if any of the alchemists have anything like that. Because some of the potion makers have some weird and wonderful ingredients. They might have bugbear ears.
Excellent, but we probably shouldn't let them know that that's what we're looking for. We should probably just say, "Would you like a supply of bugbear ears? We can get you some."
Mm.
And if they say, "No, no, we've got plenty," and we can, I'll have them then. Because that.
Yeah, that's not a bad plan. Okay.
So bugbear ears, sunlight, and a song. Find a door.
So is the stone going to show us where this door is?
well, he says he knows the way.
But we should get the keys first.
Mhm.
All right. The song, Eunice, is a duet, right? Does that mean we need another pair of bagpipes?
We certainly do.
To the Bagpipe Emporium.
Oh, I thought you'd never say that.
Finding a music shop, shop that sells music instruments in town is not difficult. Shockingly, finding one that just sells bagpipes is really hard. But you know, you can easily find a shop that sells bagpipes. It'll set you back a couple of copper bagpipes.
I feel you're underestimating the power of the bagpipes there, but that suits us.
You'd be shocked at how one of the members of my roleplay groups use bagpipes. Offensive bagpiping.
Really
Not.
offensive.
In fairness, most bagpiping is offensive.
I'm not joking. It's that I play the bagpipes in their face to try and distract them. Anyway,
All right, let's buy some bagpipes.
yeah, find bagpipes you can get for a couple of copper. That's fine. Plenty of places sell bagpipes.
Now, Eunice, you're gonna have to teach one of us to play the song on this, so we can do the duet.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Who has the highest performance?
Actually, wow, bagpipes are really expensive.
That's what I was saying.
Bagpipes are 30 gold.
Too late, no backsies.
Really?
Yeah, I just looked it up. I thought bagpipes were in in a
The
couple of
DM
gold.
is always right the first time round.
It's right.
Why
We
bag-
can make some with a bag.
Why are
and,
bagpipes so
pre-recorded.
expensive?
Because they're finely crafted instruments. The sounds of the gods.
The only more expensive musical instrument is a lute.
Mm.
You sure that's not spelled Loot?
Lute. But if you're just looking for a cheap, like, ratty old pair, you can find a pair quite cheaply. Or bag.
That'll do. Doesn't say play it well, it just says play it.
It's true. Is anyone else actually proficient in bagpipes?
Unfortunately, not. No. It
Are they
wasn't something
similar?
I
Let me
specifically
check.
rolled.
Are they similar in any way to water vehicles or navigator's tools?
Are they like thieves' tools?
No.
In that they thieve the beautiful silence away from the world.
Oh. There is a band called the Red Hot Chili Pipers.
I've heard of them.
Yeah,
Lots of people get tickets accidentally.
They're pretty
They're
good.
amusing. Anyway, yes. The ears, however, are a little more hard to find. So whoever's helming, they're looking for the ears. Can you roll me an investigation check? I should be in the alchemist shop hunting and not just trying to hunt a bugbear. You are able to find an alchemist shop that does indeed have various jars of different animal ears, including what is labelled as bugbear ears.
Okay.
The shopkeeper hasn't greeted you yet, but he's a wiry-looking half-elf who sat behind a desk with a pair of glasses on. He adjusts them quite frequently.
How old does he look?
Probably 60 or 70.
Okay.
In human years, so he's still a bit young for an elf, for a half-elf.
We'll ask, what are these for then?
Various things you can use those for. Various things.
What like?
Spicing up the odd potion, you mix them with the right ingredients, and you can cause things to change their properties.
Ooh. So I could make myself young again.
Possibly, if you know the recipe, but I was more referring to things like...
Excellent, I'll take some.
Oh, certainly. How many would you like?
Ooh, 2?
2 pairs or 2 individuals?
2 pairs.
Opens the jar up. There's an odd smell of like chemically smell. There's obviously a bit preservative on these things. And he pulls them out and he places them in a little bag and he wraps them up. Yes, they should be good for about 2 weeks. After that, the oil starts to wear off. When you're using them, don't forget to wash them first, and then when you put them in the potion, they reverse various effects.
And what are they?
They're the ears of bugbears.
Ah, lovely. Thank you very much. How much?
That will be 10 gold, please.
Yep.
Crikey.
I've got
Man,
it.
we really should have kept those ears.
I've got it.
They need to be specially prepared for them to work in this way.
And how does one specially prepare them?
Oh, no, the preparation's already been done. You see, they're put into a specific oil that I use that preserves the ears, and then when you wash them off, and then you place them into the potion, and the potion will then mix with them, and it ekes out some of the oil that's in the bugbear's skin, and in doing so, I use it to make antitoxins, for example.
Ooh.
It reverses the poisonous effect.
Well, I never. I'll be looking like my 30-year-old self again in no time.
I'm sure you will do. Though, if you happen to have a recipe for an anti-aging potion, I'd certainly be interested.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
I would, yes.
I'm
He leans over and looks at you.
Tap the side of my nose and
If you decide to sell it, do let me know.
will do.
There's a lot of people in the city who'd pay very handsomely for such a potion.
Oh. I will mince on out.
Hold up, Granny, hold up. And I'm going to go after her.
Okay, you have a pair of barbarians.
2 pairs.
2 pairs of barbarians.
And we just need to work out how to make an anti-aging.
When we're rich, I'm sure you can spend your money on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now sunlight. Okay.
What if we could open a portal somehow from wherever this place is up to the, surface, and then the light would shine through it?
That's a possibility.
I don't know how you open a portal like that, but still, it seems like the sort of thing that some sort of magic-y person could do for us.
Well, this place might not even be underground.
Well, he said it was dark, didn't he?
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, we could bring Jarlaxle with us, because I've heard that Callie believes the sun shines out of his arsehole.
Fucking hell. I hate you guys. I can go and have a chat to Force Grey, I suppose.
Anybody else you want to tell about what we're doing? Do you want like pop to the city guard and the Lord of Lights? And... I've just realised I've just put ideas in the head now.
Well, I'm not going to tell him why I need to know. Just, I've read about it somewhere and I'm curious. How would one go about that? It's an idea.
Should be.
I guess we could check the library first. We might be able to find something on our own without actually telling them anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't tell the books anything.
Yeah, we can always go and have a look.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Who wishes to go to the Library of Force Grey?
Yep.
I'll go along as well.
Anyone who wishes to go,
why
it costs
not?
10. It costs 10 gold. You make an investigation check and tell me what it is you're looking for.
So, how many of us are going?
I'm stopping.
I'll go as backup, but I'll let you roll first.
Okay. So it's just 2 of us, yeah, or 3?
Is that Nidged going as well?
It is going to a library for some reason.
Okay. Right, there we go. Oh,
Okay.
not great. Oh, there
like
we
it.
go.
What is Callie looking for?
Something that allows me to cast sunlight.
Okay. What is Jim looking for?
Same or the portal idea.
Okay. What is Nichard looking for?
I will write this to you in private for reason.
Okay.
Okay.
He's looking for porn.
Find the smut book. Callie doesn't find any magic on how to trap sunlight, or there are spells which allow you to allow certain people to create effectively sunlight. But you don't necessarily. But that isn't a spell that you tend to have access to.
Okay.
I don't think who has access to daylight. It's called the daylight spell. And it is commonly cast. Is it clerics that have daylight?
Which means I might get access to it. Let me have a look.
I don't know. Clerics, druids, paladins, rangers, sorcerers.
No, I will get access to it at next level. So once we hit level 5, I get access to daylight and revivify.
Revivification.
Yeah.
Jim, you find many books on portals. And actually, your plan would work if you could find a mage to open a portal in the two places.
But it's not a spell I could learn myself.
No, that's a very complicated wizard spell.
Fair enough. I spend the rest of the time looking for porn.
You find some books on smut in the sort of fiction section.
Fiction? Smut's not fiction. It's real.
And I'm going to quickly respond to Johnny when it lets me. There we go.
Yeah, I had a bit of trouble as well.
I'm not sure this is actually working. Come on, you piece of junk.
While they're doing that, shall the rest of us try and guess what Nitch is asking?
Hopefully, it's going to whisper you. Yeah, it is. There we go. That's with. The second white is with. Sorry.
I think he's looking for a book on loincloths.
Wow, that's a lot more than I was expecting. Thank you.
That's all right. I mean, you could color that in. You could color that in if you wanted to. Is the point?
He's told a cool book.
I'll wait till I get back to the cross skull.
Okay. Obviously, you can't do the book with you.
Oh, fine. I run over to Callie. Callie! I found this book we can color in, and I sort of like hit her with it almost.
Ow! What is it?
The page he opens it to is a black and white diagram with a picture of the sun in the top corner, and then lights going down, hitting a mirror, and then being the lines going away from it, hitting another mirror.
Ah. Oh, you smart man. That is an idea. If we can get enough mirrors to be able to do that. That would work really well. Oh, you smart man! I'm going to give him a massive hug.
Thank you.
Did I just hear you call Nietzsche a smart man?
Yeah, look at this.
And that's the power of reading.
I kind of looked at the pictures.
That's all right.
That's the power of looking at pictures.
I don't think you want to go into that book aisle 5 that way. It's a bit of a mess.
Oh dear. Okay.
You hear one of the orderlies going to go.
I think maybe we should leave now.
Yeah, time to go.
Best 10 gold he's ever spent.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right.
Really,
then.
Nietzsche. I know with coronavirus, toilet paper is in short supply, but there's no reason.
Well, it's just gone midnight.
Indeed. I was about to say that. It's hopefully giving you all some ideas for what you'd like to try and do next.
Yeah. So, you know how we had a fight today?
Yeah.
Have we leveled yet?
No.
Oh.
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 What if we spend the next 8 hours fighting each other?
Nope.
Montage.
Nope. It is important points in the story that you get to level up.
I feel like this is quite an important point.
Yeah.
What if Nietzsche reveals himself as the overall bad guy to the entire campaign?
That explains a lot.
I thought I was the overall bad guy.
And then
Turns
he
out
just
we're all
takes
the
off a mask and
She's Jarlaxle.
dragon.
Give you all give you all one shot of Mask of Many Faces. You're like, we're all Jarlaxle. Cool.
It's like The Matrix, where everyone turns into Agent Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone in the world is now Jarlaxle.
I was just thinking about that Spider-Man meme where they're all just stood pointing at each other.
Nice.
Well, next week, hopefully into the vault.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I want to leave you with one terrible joke, however.
Oh no.
Yes, gotta have a terrible joke.
Because I love this one. Here that Prince Charles has been quarantined with COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
And Prince Andrew has been quarantined with Emily, 50.
Wow.
And that's where I'm stopping the recording.